Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CEA stream. We're doing something a little bit different today that you guys might not have heard of, but we're gonna be sussing some people out today. We got imposters among us, And speaking of Among Us, we are doing a broadcast of Among Us tournament today with all our friends participating in CEA today. But before I even start, I need my partner in crime. There's always a Sherlock Holmes, and there's always a Watson. Mr. Jack Gopher, how you doing, man?
I don't know. It depends if I'm Sherlock or Watson today
I'll
because
let you decide that one.
I'll let the audience decide that one.
All right.
As we should have some pretty exciting games today. You know, a lot of sus stuff, like you said, a lot of venting, a lot of tasks to be done here, and
Yeah.
I think we're in for a jolly good old time here, XT old chum.
Yeah, definitely. Among Us has been a hit, a smash hit over the past year. And today we get the opportunity to feature some of our favorite companies here playing in a fun little Among Us tournament. It's going to consist of 2 rounds. The format's going to be pretty straightforward. Right now, we're currently in round one, where we're going to be spectating our friends all over Among Us today, where we're going to, basically decide who's going to be moving into round two, which is when things will get heated. Uh, Participants of this tournament will send in their best representatives to see who will be able to walk away with the most points. And we'll discuss that in a later time. But right now, for round one, we're going to be tuning into GM soon, who has a round underway. And we're going to see some Among Us action. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see how GM is doing. I mean, they all work in the motor industry, so they should have pretty clean movements across the map. Hopefully, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, definitely. So, speaking of which, let's talk a little bit of Among Us. And for those who don't know, it is it's a mafia type game, right? You are dropped into a ship with 10 other people. 2 people are going to be the imposters, and the goal is to kind of suss them out. The thing is, though, uh, how it basically works: everyone's going to be given a set of tasks to do, a mission to complete, and in order to really win, if you are a townsperson, or other words, crewmate, right, you have to complete all the tasks or suss out the imposters to win. But if you are an imposter, you got the job easy. You got to basically kill everyone anyway. If you either got to have, I believe, 2 people left standing. You got to have 4 people left if you have 2 imposters, or you got to have uh, be the
It's
part of the final
yeah.
two if you're one imposter. So a lot of interesting ways to win, but more or less, I'm really interested in how our imposters are going to do today, as it is quite random on who gets what position.
Yeah, I mean, that is the nature of the game. If you could choose roles in lobby, I'm sure there'd be many people who just insta queue up for imposter only, and then they're like,
All right.
ah, man, I got filled into as crewmate. All right, I'm insta dodging. I mean, that already kind of happens. From what I've read, a lot of people just insta dodge games if they get crewmate. Turns out it's a little more fun when you're, backstabbing your friends. Either
Right.
way, though, I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how all these players approach it because they're even though Among Us is kind of that cutesy game, it's viewed a little bit more as a party game. There is a lot of strategy involved if you do want to
Oh
get
yeah.
into that. And round two should be extremely spicy because we are going to be seeing the cream of the crop of all these companies going up to those final rounds.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of strategy, I think it's really fair to talk about, the more important role of the game. What really makes Among Us being an imposter. And if you're an imposter, there are a couple things you do have to know, right? The obvious one, Jack, we already talked about it a little bit. You get to take out other crewmates. But as we are going to be heading into our first game
Oh,
here, we're gonna be dropping into some Among Us actually quite a bit when this lobby gets ready.
where are we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping? This isn't a battle royale here, but currently we are
It's
looking
kind of
at
a battle
General
royale.
Mortals, GM, and we're gonna be seeing how their party's doing. Once again, this is kind of the preliminary rounds. Round number one, where everyone's going to be meeting and playing together to see who's going to be the best representatives to, represent us in Among Us tournament. But Jack, we're seeing a lot of really great people here, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun in an 8-man lobby.
God, yeah, because that's the thing. Like with 8 people and 2 imposters, you do have to be extremely quick as the crewmates. Because usually, what happens, in my experience at least, is that 2 people will die. Then the first meeting happens. Then you're just sweating bullets. Like I think it might be this person. Maybe it's not that person. I don't know. And if you aren't able to get things shaping up really quickly, then it's
Right.
gotta be a little bit of an oof. And especially with this low cooldown of 20 seconds between kills, because sometimes you will see people go for those much longer kill cooldowns of like 35, 40 seconds, but 20 seconds, that's really fast. That's like about 1.5 to 2.5 tasks worth of time, depending on spacing, all that good stuff.
Right. And yeah, I think there are the golden numbers on like where you want to vote and where you don't want to vote, right? You generally don't want to try to vote on odd numbers, I believe, especially on voting on seven's really risky, right? Because all it takes is a
Oh
double
god.
kill, and the imposter's going to automatically win. Voting on eight's generally pretty fine. Voting on 10 and 9 also pretty fine too, right? It's just there are a lot of points where you got to be really careful. And then when there's one imposter left, obviously voting on five is just super super tricky, right? Or voting on six, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, voting on six is very tricky.
Oof.
So a lot of things you have to really be careful of if you're a fan of being an imposter. But as a crewmate, there's obviously a lot of different ways you can suss out imposters, and it does vary map by map. I'm not really too sure which map we're going to be in here first. Oh no, we're
Um,
going to be into Skeld. So what are your thoughts on this map as we get into game number one?
uh, I'm gonna be honest. I've always been terrible with the names. Skeld is the default one, right?
Yes, the cafeteria.
Oh god,
So,
yeah. So Skeld is the one I'm most familiar with. It's very
ooh,
nicely shaped for me if I'm a crewmate, because usually you can just do like a loop of sorts.
don't do it.
Everybody knows electrical,
Oh my
little
gosh,
bit of a kill corner.
dude,
A
I don't
lot
mean
of
to
dead
cut you
bodies there.
off, but so far, GM Tom, you saw his mouse, right? He was just hovering over the kill button for like, oh, someone's already dead.
Oh,
Oh no.
tell me how that's going because I am currently working out some technical issues connecting to the stream. Okay, all
Yeah,
right, now I'm in, and oh my lord, I believe we're gonna be cutting to
yeah.
the
I believe
intro
we
chat.
currently do have a meeting here. And let's go ahead and check out what GM is discussing so far in their first meeting for this game.
That was me,
It
Don.
was yeah.
Don, Tom, okay.
Me and Don were doing the O2 and admin.
So you guys are clean for this kill. And
I
then I
did-
also saw Nathan and Bocat in medbay, and I don't think
Yeah.
they could have made it to O2 in time, so they're clean for this kill. So it had to be Zweigoose
I was
or
gonna say.
Dan.
Well, was that a self-report?
Could have been.
Could have
Dan,
been.
what were you doing?
I was an admin.
Oh, you were an admin.
Mhm.
Oh, my bad.
I was
and
admin
Dom
with
were
Dom.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they're either both it.
wait.
Then I was about to
Aloysius-
head
it's
to I was about to head to
Two.
O2, and then that's when it got reported.
Okay.
I was on my way to admin. So.
Aloysius, you're an admin, right?
Yeah, I had entered and I was doing the wires right in admin.
Is standard?
Andrew's
I
kinda-
kind of assumed somebody
Andrew,
else
what's
would
up?
get OT.
Andrew sounds pretty quiet.
I don't know what to tell you. But okay.
Sounds
You just
good for
found the
good enough
body?
for me.
Like I ran up to fucking fix it. There's a body, bro. What do you want me to do? How
Uh,
are you gonna target me for actually reporting a body dead in front of the thing we're supposed to fix, my man?
okay, wait. Aloysius was just coming into admin at the very end, right?
I was on the left side the whole time. I was doing electrical task.
I can't
Okay, you've been in
verify
there
any of that.
then. Hmm.
I don't know.
You say you can or cannot confirm that?
No, I saw you in admin, but I didn't know which side you came from, so that's what I was saying. I can't.
Yeah, at the beginning of the round, I
Yeah.
ran to the left side, and
Currently-
my only task was in electrical. I had to move the thing up or whatever.
Currently, my eyes are on Zweigoose, Dom, and Dawn.
Yeah, I'm.
Your eyes
I'm
are on
call-
me because you like
I'm
the way I
calling a
look, Nathan. You
self-report.
shut your mouth.
Wait, Dom and Don were definitely both in admin. I saw them.
Yeah, I don't know how we got sussed out.
Yeah, no, they're-
Me and
they're
Don are trying to
chilling.
save O2, and they're like, "Well, it's probably them too."
We have a couple rounds
where
before
was-
this becomes a problem.
Alright,
So
whatever.
On self-report.
Where was what?
I'm leaning self-report here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
too.
Should we
I
just
feel
vote
highly
on them?
targeted, but okay.
Well, don't be so sus next time.
I think we should just vote them. It's a self-report.
I did. Why not?
All right, good luck.
Like
then,
we
I
actually
guess.
like found that out everybody's alibis, and it was pretty clean, kind of.
Oh man.
Oh
Neat.
wow.
Well, by the way, Bocat
Neat.
was scanned.
You
Bocat
guys are
scanned,
all
so
not
Bocat
my
is fine.
friends anymore.
That's
Yellow
I'm
fine.
gonna
should have
haunt you,
been-
bitch
yellow
ass,
should
from the
have
grave. That's all I'm saying. I'm about to be so spoopy, you're not gonna know what hit you.
Well, that was a treat. Someone already got voted out, and unfortunately, Zweigoose, who reported the body off the chopping block there, and no idea in particular if he was one of the imposters, but one of the imposters actually got away with it. GM Dom immediately throwing off any suspicion there, Jack. And very interesting stuff nonetheless. And wonder if he's going to be able to get away with this one, as we still don't know who the second imposter is just yet. And either way, as we are waiting to, basically see where this lobby will go next, we do have,
All right. Turns out I forgot to unmute. I guess I'm a little papega.
No worries, man. It looks
Yep.
like Zeus was indeed a self-report you see on stream right now. He is
Mhm.
close there, and extremely good read there by Big Steve, who was just dictating the conversation the whole entire time. Now the question is, can they suss out GM Dom? It's looking pretty rough here, as it's basically 1 against 6, I believe. Or 1.
And
Yeah.
this is such a hard spot for that solo imposter, because there's still a lot of people left, and I can't recall exactly if too much shade was thrown the way of the last imposter here in that meeting. However, though, still rather important, because 1 versus 6, that's always a little tricky, especially with how people tend to group up here. We'll see if
Yeah.
Dom's able to pull it out, because they are alone here in the room with Chasey, and wise to not fully go for that, though, because if they kill them there, it's kind of obvious that they did it. And see, as oh, fixing the comms. This is like, when it comes to like fixing the things that imposters can break here, XD, this is like my least favorite thing to do, because it's like so finicky.
Yeah, the comms is thankfully, not as important as the other
Yeah.
disasters that can happen, such as oxygen not needing fixed, or whether it be the reactors. But comms being it the least impactful in my opinion, it also is the most annoying. So I guess there's a trade off in terms of like how important it is. So most of the time, you kind of leave comms on its own if you really don't need it. But
Yeah.
a big thing I'm really looking at Big Steve here. He's the one that's dictating the conversations earlier. You heard Jack. So I really, if I'm Dom right now, I avoid him at all costs. That's my
Yeah.
thing.
Like, because one of the best things you can do as imposter is frame other people. Like, if they're being vocal, you can very easily just dictate the pace of the conversation as the imposter, since you have much more know-how and can go, wait, this person died. Like, I remember this other person being very vocal, and they just happened to be in the same area. I don't know, guys. Seems kind of sus, but we'll have to see what happens here.
Okay, it's Dan.
So I saw green and yellow walking with each other down to fix the light, and I did not want to be a part of that. So then I waited a little bit, about 5 seconds. Then I headed down there, and then I was rolling up. Someone did the kill, and I know green was there, and that's all I can say.
Okay, I saw you definitely backing away as we were like kind of like holding hands on our way to lights, and then we found Dom sitting on lights. I think, right, Dom?
Yeah, I was the first one there, and I was clicking the switches, and then
Okay. It looks
got
like
out
when I
and
went
saw
into
the
the
report.
switches, it looks like 4 out of 5 were like green and good, so you weren't like
Yeah.
messing it up or anything. So I kind of
Yeah.
trust you. I think it's Dan.
Dom, you can vouch for me. An admin earlier,
I mean, yeah, we were both chilling in admin earlier, but
and I don't think it's
I
Dom.
legit, I couldn't even tell you who was at the lights right there, so I don't know what.
Well, I saw you two on cams in admin, and I saw Chessian running up from med bay when the lights were out.
Wait, who was on cams?
I was on cams. Red.
Oh, yeah. I was. I thought you meant like me and Don. I was like, I was never on
No,
cams.
no. What I'm saying is, I think you two are clean.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm at the. Steve, you were there.
Is it back-to-back self-reports? I feel like that is a good play though. In a stat kill, is just doing it and reporting before people can figure out who was even there.
There was only like
I'd
3 of
say
us there.
Yeah,
There was
I'd say
me, Dom, and Dan. I saw the kill.
What do you think, Chase?
Bro, I have no idea. I was on the other side of the map just doing my thing, you know.
Well, it's not me.
You were in
yeah.
And
med bay. You were in med bay.
You blamed me like immediately.
Well,
though. You
the
seemed pretty
northern
confident.
side of the map by other side of the map, I guess what I mean. Yes.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna roll with Steve. I hope you
The
guys
event
remember
right
this when
there,
at the very
man.
end of the game.
I want to trust Steve, but it
So
could
it's
be him.
either Dom or Dan. It's kind of a coin flip, but I think I
I
saw
thought we
Dan
were
do
both
it.
cleared.
Were you cleared?
He's pushing this
There's
very
2
hard.
imposters, right? Yeah, I literally saw the kill. It was either Dom
Yeah.
or Dan.
I don't know.
I'm gonna vote Dan
I
because he
have no
blamed me
idea.
instantly.
Lol.
Well, it's a coin flip. Dom or Dan.
So right now, if you are Steve, you are pissed. You are upset, Jack.
Yeah, mildly.
Yeah,
Up-
you're mildly upset. But a thing I kind of want to point out is that no sus was given on Dom whatsoever. It was between Dan,
Mhm.
between Steve. So now if you're Dom, you gotta frame you gotta frame Dan. You gotta make him look like he's a criminal.
Yeah.
Oasis and Chase, they are now the sole crewmates that will most likely have to decide the fate of everyone here.
The thing is, though, here, XT, like, look at that taskbar. It is so close to being completed.
That
So
is true.
Dom is gonna have to be extremely fast here, and hopefully his co-buddy in that ghost can pull off those sabotages because he
There's
really
lights.
needs to isolate some people to kill them here, and then try and get the big dub that way.
Yeah.
Because just a few more tasks here, and we're done, XT.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of pressure on Dan right now, and I think, or Dom right now, he's just hiding here. I think he's looking for a stack kill, but no Dan to be found. No, he's just coming here right now. I'd say go for the kill right now.
Oh, he
Do it.
does
No!
pull the trigger.
He's got to do it. He's got to do it. Stack kill. Come on.
Wait, these other members just might be done though, because with how close we are to being finished, several of these members might have already finished their task and can just do
That is
puppy
true.
guarding.
There is a lot of ghosts still in the vicinity, and I think they are just going to be looking to finish on our task here. I think if you are Dom, you got to pull it off now. You got to force that meeting, and you got to try to convince Aloysius and Chase to like turn on each other. But might be
Oh.
pretty hard here. Lights going off again. I don't agree with this. I think it should have been oxygen for the sabotage.
Yeah, because you want oxygen because it forces the separation, and that's what Dom desperately needs here.
Right?
Electrical does
Just
force
do it.
confusion, which is always nice, but look, you don't really have much
Oh,
time
no.
left. Your buddy can maybe get one more little sabotage off, but look at this puppy guarding, like Eloy,
Yeah.
Shay, they're just both following him. He can't do squat diddly do here, XT.
Yeah, this is going to be the last task, and I believe this is going to be it. Unfortunately, for the imposters, not able to do the last part there. You see the defeat screen. Big Steve, he's got to feel very happy. Justice has been served. The wrong votes are there, but unfortunately for both Dom and, I believe is Goose who got voted off round one. They, not exactly the best showing for the first imposters there, but overall, a very fun game to watch.
Yeah, and it was definitely very close. It's just the fact that one of our imposters got immediately sussed out in that first meeting after only one kill, too. It wasn't a double kill, then one of it gets sussed out. No, that's fine. But
Yeah.
Dom was literally left like 1 versus 5, and that is always such a tricky position as an imposter, no matter what you do. And sure, we did have some critiques, but it doesn't change the fact here, or XT, that it was a very tricky situation nonetheless.
Definitely, but it is still the first game of the day. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting into another GM lobby soon. I'm pretty sure based off the game. Now, people are going to be starting to learn tendencies on what they're going to do. If anything, Big Steve has become a target. He's been dictating a lot of the early conversations, right? I really have my eye out for him to see if he's going to be able to survive a lot of the early rounds, right? Because when someone's able to dictate the composition, most of the time, if you're an imposter, there are 2 ways you can really go about it, Jack. I think you either frame him as much as you can, and try to make it look like, oh, he's dictating the conversation because he doesn't want to get sussed out as an imposter, or you just get rid of them early. And usually it's the latter that most imposters go for it.
Yeah, it can be hard to go for that first option, although it can be much more rewarding if you go for that first
High risk, high
option.
reward.
That is like the dichotomy and depth that does come with Among Us. There is a lot of mental games behind the scene that we can't fully see here on the caster desk from the production side of things, because we don't exactly have mind readers here.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't, but we can do our best to walk everyone else watching at home through these games. Another game from General Motors, another lobby has started off here, and this time Dom not going to be imposter here. Has to feel really good about it because most of the time when you become an imposter, wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Alosis already
I mean,
getting the kill on the Dom.
I mean, that's in a very specific part of the map here because that is high traffic. A lot of people do go through there, and that was very risky, but it can pay off well just due to the high traffic. It will help you frame other people. Now, let's see what they're talking about here in the chat.
I did see Red. I was coming from like far right, and Red ran like from storage up that way, I think. So I'm definitely sus. I didn't see him do it, so I can't say. But
I mean,
I
the
can't.
light went out when I was running into storage, so I figured if somebody was on the right side, that could be an easy kill. So I ran over there to see.
Can't call him on it for this particular kill, but Steve is sus because I was on cams and I was watching him run around and he never stopped and did a task. He just ran around.
Okay,
Where
so
Steve is just a man of big speed. Always go.
here's what happened to me. Okay, lights went out. I passed Swagoose on the way towards admin through cafeteria.
You did?
I got to admin. Yeah, I
What?
caught a glimpse of you.
Where?
And then like on the bottom left of cafeteria, I saw you going up
I
towards
didn't
midday.
see you.
I saw you.
Okay.
I saw Steve coming in a med bay.
Okay, yeah, and then you went left to upper engine. Anyway, I was in medbay. I mean, I was in admin, and I saw somebody on camera. So I tried to dance in front of the camera just to show, like, hey, I'm here. Like,
That
this
was
is where I've
me.
been the whole time. Okay, that's why I was doing like no tasks at that moment. 'Cause I just wanted to be seen. And then I saw Nathan on card swipe, and then I think I did card swipe. I don't remember, but that's when it ended.
Okay. Neat.
So is our current sus? Is that who is it?
I don't know if we have one.
Okay, skip.
The initial
I'm
stuff
susser
call was
Red.
Red. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
red, I
heard.
think. Yeah.
And a bit one on Steve, but we'll see.
That's just because he's got a machete in his head.
That's true. It's very intimidating.
Spookers.
Should all be wearing your mask.
I'm skipping.
Anyways.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
skipping,
skip,
bruh.
But
Man, no shit. Sheesh. Oh, wait, we move on. Wait.
You know what? I'll take it. Again, you're on 7. You don't want to vote because if you vote the wrong person. Double kill and imposters win, right? So something really interesting. We already saw Aloysius already throwing sus on Steve. So now everyone's already sus of Red, but they're also sus of Steve at the same time. I think that's a really good start to a lobby like this.
Yeah, because obviously everybody knows Steve very vocal here, and throwing that shade over can help. Just even if it is that 50-50, just throwing confusion towards the crewmates always helps you immensely as the imposter. Because when the crewmates are certain of what they're doing, even if it's the wrong thing, it can get a little dicey. However, though, if they're not entirely certain, this is definitely a play. It's gonna be hard to pull off, though. I feel because you only have these 2 events here, XT, and while people do walk through those corridors, it's not very often, and usually you only see that in the context of forcing the nuclear reactor.
Yeah, Dampy right now is just separated from everyone else at Aloysius. It's going to be able to kind of build up a resume. Walks past a dead body here. Oh, it's a double kill. Let's listen in.
No
In
Kill
front of me.
Nathan right in front of me.
I don't know
So me,
what
Nathan,
to say. I've watched him murder.
me,
Pink
Nathan, and Aloysius were running up towards upper engine. We just were in electrical, and we were just running up on the left side. And he just decided to kill Nathan. So it's a 50-50 between me and him.
Wait, where's the body at?
It's in upper
Upper
engine.
left engine.
So he just
Okay.
killed and self-reported immediately.
I vote
It was literally Steve.
Steve?
I vote
I
Steve.
told you okay, I told you what happened.
Well, I'm voting Steve because I know what I saw.
I saw Aloysius kill him. Whatever.
Well, actually, I think that was like mega big brain for Aloysius. So I kind of want to break that down as we have the opportunity to take a tiny break here before we head into another lobby. But biggest thing, it makes a lot of sense why Danny was hopping through vents. He just got an event kill, trying to escape. and he was able to not only get away successfully, but Aloysius not only was Aloysius walking past, sees the body. The other two people didn't see the dead body in reactors, and then goes for the kill and pins it on Steve, who was sus the whole time.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a risky play, but those sorts of big money, big chance sort of risky
money.
plays are what's going to help you and your company win these round 2 matches here at XT. And things are already getting heated up, and we're only in round 1 here.
Yeah. Again, this is opportunity for all of these companies right now to decide who is going to be the best representatives when we get into round 2, where points do matter and the wins do count. But over here, I think General Motors right now are starting to build up a pretty good, having a lot of pretty good games as we get closer and closer to that cutoff point where they will need to send a representative. And I'm really impressed with how quickly Aloysius was able to kind of dictate how the lobby went. You got to remember, gets to kill in the super risky place right in the middle, and then is immediately able to remove any sus on her, and it pins it on Steve. It's it's just poetry in motion, man. There's nothing else I could say.
God, yeah, there is always the vocals meta game going on, and like, I mean, those sorts of big money plays, we saw them twice that match, and hey, 0% APR in the next General Motors vehicle you buy with that sort of play.
Mm-hmm. Well, someone I do have to kind of point out, unfortunately, hasn't been able to see a lot of play time so far. Zweigoose, poor guy, man. You know, uh, was the first one to get voted off last lobby. This lobby gets killed quite early and isn't really able to make an impact, unfortunately, to the lobby. Right. So I really do hope Zweigoose has more opportunities to shine. But otherwise, I'm really looking out for Dan P. This is going to be, last lobby he was able to kind of help suss out who the imposter was. This lobby, he was, although he unfortunately had to take the bullet, but this lobby as an imposter, showing he wasn't really active with the group, but he was also able to kind of avoid the giant group and able to get a lot of these kills on the sides, which really helped the imposters win there.
Yeah, like those sorts of isolated kills are like an imposter's like ideal dream. Like they wake up and go like, "Was that a dream?" Pinch themselves and go like, "Oh my, I actually just straight up got away with that." Like
Right.
that is just free out there. Those solo kills are what imposters love. You're able to cast a lot of doubt, and they're very easy to pull off when it comes to the meetings. Like I don't know, guys. I was like in electrical, let's say, and then people
Right.
are like, I don't know. I
Good
can't
enough
say
for
they
me.
were. I can't say they weren't. So I guess we just pass here, and then you're like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think the thing about Skeld, which makes it a really hard map to kind of play around, is that everybody knows what
Oof.
this map could do. And now we're gonna be moving on to a different map here. The airship, I do believe. I don't really
I
remember its
forget the name of this one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I play
but
this one the least because
all right.
I'm not a fan of the layout. It's just
So the gimmick about this map, as we were watching Aloysius and Chasan, Chase, I believe, be the imposter for this one. The gimmick is going to be not only this bridge here, but also access to the logs,
Mhm.
which is a scanner in the middle of the map. When we see the map again, we'll be able to let you know.
Oh,
But
this vent play.
uh,
Wait, is this? Oh, wait.
Aloysius!
Smooth Criminal XT.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it's a double kill.
wait, they already got a double,
This is
and they
doomed.
haven't been sussed out. Like, if they're able to get another kill before this meet, never mind, they won't be able to. But will
Let's
people
listen.
have a hunch?
Let's see.
It's dark green is the one I reported. It was top right. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the room.
Yeah, I don't know this map very well. either.
Admin.
Is it admin? I
Well,
thought
there's
admin was at the bottom.
there's two top rights. So there's like reactor laboratory, and then there's like office greenhouse admin. It's like two little towers on the map.
Not the greenhouse.
Okay, yeah, that's greenhouse admin over there. So it'd be laboratory reactor area.
There you go.
So I can 100% vouch for Baycat. I saw her do med scan, so she is clear.
Andrew did too, but he's dead now.
Oh, poor Andrew.
I've never played this map, so I was just wondering. But I'm over in cafeteria, which is like the farthest thing away from any of this. So
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw Dom in cafeteria, so I can vouch for that. I think at the start of the round I saw Nathan and Aloysius go. towards
Well,
reactor.
there's two of them,
Yeah.
and me and
Yeah,
Steve
we were
are on the
alone.
opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
So
Dan was with me, so I know that like almost the whole time, if not the whole time. So I know that wasn't him.
Right,
so
but one. So
Forest.
Aloysius and I went up through the decontamination zone or whatever.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And we were alone, and didn't. You said there's a body on the top right side of the map, right? I mean, it's like different areas.
Oh man,
I thought the body
Chase.
was
The
reactor.
imposter team's covering for each other.
Well,
yeah,
I saw Andrew
it's
go
either-
up. I
it's
saw Andrew
either-
go up to
yeah,
decamp.
it's either John and Bocat or Oasis and Nathan.
It's
or
definitely
one of
Oasis
You
then.
and Steve.
Wait, sorry, where was
Oh.
No, the three.
You said the body was reactor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Wait, there's a body reactor?
yeah, that's top left where Nathan and Aloysius went.
Right,
I
there are
didn't
two
see one.
bodies.
Oh, my bad.
Where was the other one? There's one reactor and one lab, so it's both right there.
Who were up there again?
See anybody coming back?
All right, I'm gonna go Nathan.
I'll skip for now.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Nathan.
It's got to be one of those duos.
Oh my.
This lobby is probably screwed. So unfortunately, on 6, when there's 2 imposters left, Jack, you generally want to make sure the imposters get voted off as soon as possible, because now all
Yeah.
it's going to be is a double kill, and his lobby's over.
Yeah, and with the 20-second kill timer too here, XT, like this is gonna be so. Oh my god, we already see them hovering here. Like this is
Mhm.
partially on the crewmates as well. Like they had to do something there. This one.
I think they just tried to pull a double kill and it totally failed. Aloysius and Nathan.
Nathan, what do you gotta say?
Bro, I was walking right with him. I was reporting it myself. It was definitely red.
Why didn't you report it sooner? I had to literally walk back towards you guys. Like,
Because I
risking
don't
my
know the
life to
hotkeys. I
report.
fucking was moving my mouse to click it. I'm very bad at Among Us.
It
Like,
takes seconds to do that.
it didn't take a second. It was a second.
Oh shit.
All right. I still think it's both of you. Because
I vote
why
for-
else
I-
would he kill right in front of a group like that?
Aloysius.
I'm
I voted
voting
Nate.
Aloysius right now.
Okay, shit.
Definitely
Oh, maybe we should have called who we were voting for. It worked out.
All right, so I don't think we'll be needing to go back there. I think this lobby's as good as done. Fortunately, Chasian is. I think that was a pretty big misplay, and Aloysius voting him or Aloysius out is actually, was actually key. I think, and now that everyone is
Had
such
to, yeah.
yeah, this is probably over.
Because the thing is like that was already incredibly sus that there were 4 of them there and one died. Like, because then you can assume like why would one single imposter go for that kill there, XT?
Right.
Like they had to have a buddy there. They had to have that refer a friend system going on there to get like 50 silver coins or whatever for this new game they signed up for online. And man, like they had the win there, XT. They had the dub, and
It's so close yet so far. It's just those micro decisions that kind of lead it out. We're seeing, I guess, we're basically watching Chasian's last moments before he gets voted out, unfortunately. And as auction was immediately fixed, I'm really surprised no one's going for an emergency meeting button. I think Dan P is right now going for it. And
looks it. Maybe. Oh no, they're
He
going
wants to go
for
for task
storage.
victory.
Oh wait, they're just. Oh, Big Steve went up there through the oxygen bridge alone. Okay,
There's the
goes for
kill.
the kill.
Yeah.
Thing is, that's incredibly sus spot. So,
Oh,
the upper-
Beercat's not going
Oh.
over there though. Oh,
wait. Oh,
move
wait.
down.
Oh, the oxygen.
Don't use oxygen because now they're gonna walk past the body.
Unless there's one already on that other side of the map.
Yeah,
All right,
it's over.
let's see.
Let's see.
What? I found him in hallway going up to the O2.
Well, I saw Yellow do med scan, So I don't know
So
if
it's you?
can
Brant,
imposters.
no, I was with Steve almost the whole time, and then I went, "Hey, I haven't seen Dan in a while. He was with me the last couple rounds, so I went to go find you." And then Nathan followed me, and I don't know where you were, but you're still alive, which makes me think that it's you.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who? I think it's Dawn because I saw you in the other. Like, I know my vote.
All of the dead people. I am so sorry.
Well, you kind of left me. You went with Nate
I well,
last
I
round.
wanted to stay with
Oh,
Steve because
Steve.
that would tell one way or another, but I
Mhm.
didn't stay with him, and I probably should have. And I'm sorry, Steve.
Well, it's
You know
it's
what?
definitely not me. Good choice.
Oh
Man.
It's so close, dude.
And
You almost had him.
I had a 50-50 chance.
I felt real bad because I didn't
Thank
think
God.
I had a chance, and then all of a sudden things started kind of working out. But close.
Thank,
Told me the
thank you
first
for
30 seconds,
apologizing for
bro.
leaving me.
A little bit of a snip there of the post game discussion. Then I think the lobby was pretty satisfied there. Big Steve getting taken out was pretty important. I think Jason had a slight chance, but unfortunately, that Big Steve already put out there kind of sealed Chase's fate.
Yeah, like they were so close too. Just that comedy of errors, to put it in Shakespeare terms here, XT, because they failed to do the double kill instantly. We see the report, one of them just gets kicked off, and then you're left in that 1 versus 3 situation. And
Mhm.
while it was almost clutchable, it was just still very hard. And
All right. But something that is pretty interesting here before we take a short little break. If I'm looking at General Motors, I think two representatives I'm really impressed so far based off those lobbies. Big Steve and Oasis, both sides of the spectrum. Big Steve has done an amazing job so far as a crewmate, being able to kind of dictate the conversation, always point fingers at the correct people. Using his skills of deduction. And Oasis, so far 2 times in a row, very good imposture play. Not so lucky in the second play, but that game, was just, I think, a micro mistake, and it's not Oasis's fault there. But really, really close game overall.
God, yeah, especially when you consider just how disastrous of a start it was for the crewmates. Like
Right.
that initial double kill by those double imposters here, XT, that was so clean, so well coordinated. And then they just accidentally blew it on that one single double kill.
Yeah, it was so close yet so far. Jack, so far, I think General Motors has done a lot, has gave us a lot of fun action here, but we are going to take a short break before you tune into our next round one lobby featuring IBM, folks. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss any of this action. We will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the CEA stream. My name is XT. I'm joined here with Go for Eno. And folks, we saw a lot of fun gameplay from friends over at General Motors. This time, we're going to be looking at IBM as they are still going through the round one gameplays to see who they're going to be sending to the Thunderdome when we get into the round two gameplay. And Jack, so far, a lot of fun gameplay between the folks at General Motors. What are you looking forward to seeing here, hopefully, as we move forward towards the day?
Well, I'm going to be comparing how all these companies stack up to one another here, XT, because we are going to be seeing the cream of the crop. And honestly, if one company just doesn't have the same level of Among Us play as the others, well, then I'm going to be a little bit worried about them going
Right.
into the second part of this tournament here.
Yeah, and I think, as we get closer and closer to round two, I'm really excited to see on how the different companies kind of, interact with each other after playing with, their friends for a while, when they are now thrown into a situation where they got to meet new people, they got to work with, with probably the best people from the respective lobbies, and now they got to see how they all work out. It's going to be really interesting to see on how that giant melting pot is going to work out in terms of who's going to be our strongest players, who's going to be looking to sabotage who, who's going to want to keep someone alive for the longest time possible. And overall, it should be really interesting to watch as we head closer and closer to it. But meanwhile, we are still waiting to get our first lobby with IBM started up here. They've been playing for a little bit here. We're hopefully probably going to be looking to get in when one of the games starts soon. Thoughts on the map so far, Skelet? I think definitely a dangerous a dangerous map for sure. But it's mainly just because I think it's the most common map and everyone really knows.
Yeah. Like everyone's familiar with Skeld. It's a very compact map compared to the other two. The other two have much more space, much more leeway. Skeld, it's like you're always next to someone. It always feels like there's someone in the same room as you. And it can be rough going for both sides of the situation here. And honestly, though, if you're able to bring flexibility to several of these maps here, XT, it's going to mean a lot going into this round, too.
Yeah, and the map we haven't seen so far is the Polis, the outdoor map, where there's the lava, there's the telescopes and whatnot. And though most importantly, there are some wacky plays that can happen. I think the most common play we've seen on Polis, if you're a fan of, is doing a lot of light kills because it's quite a hike to get to the lights over on that map.
Yeah.
And hopefully, we do see some gameplay on that map soon.
Hopefully, yeah. I think people tend to consider that one of the more competitive ones, at least, or one of the most competitively balanced ones from my experience. Most of my experience tends to, of course, just be, the for fun playing with friends, like, haha, someone died here, haha.
Right.
But there are always those competitive lobbies that are a little bit more sweaty, as here we are in IBM's lobby, getting ready to load on in, and oh my lord, only 6 people with 1 imposter. This is gonna be definitely a shift of pace here, XT.
Definitely reminds me of a lot of old school mafia games where you're just hanging out with 6 of your close friends. One person's the imposter, and you're gonna have to try to suss them out. So I think in a small condensed lobby, there's a lot more pressure into an imposter, but at the same time, there's a lot more opportunities for a lot of heated discussions. We're gonna be loading up here. We're gonna be going into the Skeld, and again, we talked about this is a map that everyone knows the best. I really want to see on how our little crewmates do here today, and any guesses on who imposter is? We won't know for sure yet until we're able to get to the review. But so far, Zach.
We found one.
All right, Silver Coin, Mr. Imposter, and Zach trying to do asteroids immediately gets taken out.
Oof. And thing is, especially now with the light fixing being needed and no one immediately going up to this top right here, XT, there is oh no, we get the emergency meeting. This is like big brain.
Yep, let's go ahead and listen in. What's going on?
I was in electrical, and I saw, I think, Pink over there.
Yep, I just walked in.
Sophie.
So probably
because I was looking at the admin console where I could see the people in the room, and I saw 2 people in, I think it's weapons, and then there was 1, and then so the murder happened in weapons. So I was an admin and I was watching that. Repeat where you were, and let's see who's missing.
I was electrical, and I think I saw Pink. And
I saw
there
Pink
was-
there too.
Yeah. And
So
I'm
I
not.
was an admin. Silvercoin was in electrical. Where was everybody else?
I was
Electrical.
an admin. I did a swipe card, then went to electrical since electricity was down. So
Yeah, I'm in electrical right now. I came from the left too, and nobody else was over there.
Why didn't you call it on a body? Why did you call a meeting?
Because I ran straight to the
Yeah.
button because I'm not still conscious about how there's a killer cooldown, so I was a little paranoid about running into the person and getting killed.
The cooldown is 30 seconds. Was anyone else in cafeteria?
No.
No.
I saw the person move to cafeteria via vent because I saw it on admin, and then they moved away, so I wasn't able to see who it was. But that's how I played it.
What did you guys do? Sophie, Momo?
I did the process of elimination here.
Yeah.
Who's the process of elimination? I'm not getting this.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's Adams.
Is
It is
it?
Adams.
it's not
I'll
me,
take
and
it.
you will see it after the vote.
And if
Good
it's
night,
not
Adams.
Adams, it's
Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yeah, if it's not Adams, I guess it's me. I don't know.
It's herself though.
Every round, it's me since I'm I'm not it. So
I really feel it's a self though.
It could be. I'm not sure how that works.
Like you hide the body somewhere.
Lord.
All right. So already pretty interesting comms. I think there was a little bit of misplay from Death Knight, who had originally called it. It was said, someone disappeared in weapons and he wanted to call it out. But in reality, the dead body happened on asteroids, and Zach, unfortunately, not get justice he deserves, as I believe Adams was unfairly voted out there. And Silvercoin, good on him on creating a alliance for himself to eliminate any suspicion from himself. But it's going to be hard, especially with Momo and Sophie sticking together the
Oh
whole
my
time.
god, again?
Calling for another meeting. Let's see what's it about.
I finished my task.
Can
You
we
watched me do my task. I was gonna watch you do your task.
You were gonna kill me. I'm so
I thought
scared.
you were BFFs. Oh my god.
Okay, can we not talk during the game? That's like after like the screen is there, we can conclude our arguments. But like I think talking during the game is kind of
It ruins the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. My bad. Like I said, still learning this stuff.
It's okay. I wish I remembered if I had a visual task so that we could like, because I couldn't see you do anything, Sophie. I wasn't sure if you were like standing there doing it or if you were just standing there.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any visual tasks, so I thought you were just like, okay, she's doing a task. Okay, well, now it's time for me to do my task. I thought we were being friendly, but I mean, it's totally fine if you saw it different.
I don't have enough evidence to vote you off the ship, but I don't have
Okay,
enough
who do you
evidence
think
for literally
No.
anybody.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. I don't think it's midnight. I'm iffy on Sophie because I didn't let her get close enough to attack me, so I don't know if I would have died.
I think I trust Momo, and Death Knight did something weird last round, so he's a maybe. But by process of elimination, I'm going with Silvercoin here.
I would say it's Death Knight because like he didn't call the body was really suspicious.
Feeling strong silver coin here.
I don't.
Sorry.
Oh,
Defensiveness
gosh.
is an emotional tell. I'll take that. I'll take that gamble.
Okay, don't. Did you? Did we lose already? Vote Death Knight Momo. Otherwise, we lose immediately. I don't want to lose again.
What a great emotional appeal. Don't do that.
It's
Take,
not
take
emotional.
the loss sitting down. Take the loss with
I
dignity.
don't understand why didn't we call the body if it was in weapons right next to cafeteria. That's the biggest.
Because
question I
I'm a
understand.
demonstrably not good player at this game, so I'm still
Okay,
figuring
so
it out.
you did do a good play though.
Oh my gosh, you threw us for a loop.
Okay, that was my mistake. Should have killed Silver Coin.
Oh Lord.
Well, that sucks. So a last minute meeting was called, right, from the gist of it. And I guess there was a comms issue, and it turned out it was just an emotional tell. Was
I
all
got a feeling. Ugh.
It like
Thing is,
good on Death Knight. Good on Death Knight. You know,
because that was either like 3 galaxy-sized brains ahead of the competition, or just like pure luck with that roll. Since that was so early in the round, like there was not much information to work off of. That second emergency meeting was called not because Silvercoin seemed threatening, but because another member seemed threatening. Oh my lord.
I think the biggest thing there was, you know, we saw a little bit of a buddy system there between Sufi and Momo, and I think if you're Death Knight, you hear them having a great time, and you know you're not imposter. I think it's just a great process of elimination. They're both like kind of just if they're both like saying like they're just chill and they're just trying to have fun. Like I think it's a fair read to be like, you know, if they're really close to each other, I think it's fine if I suss out um you know my competition here, which is Silvercoin, and you know the read was right. It worked out.
It does work out. Of course, it can go both ways because sometimes the imposters will just kind of befriend one of the crewmates to make it seem like they are not sus whatsoever. And then next thing you know, there's 3 people left. Their buddy supposedly works for them. And then next thing you know, they kind of win. But let's see how it shapes out this game, XT. Maybe we'll get a little further in rather than just 2 really fast meetings.
You know, right now Zach is kind of didn't really have the greatest showing last game. Immediately killed off round 1 when he was playing, and we're gonna have to see on you know what he's gonna be able to contribute to the conversation if he's not the first one murdered this time. Um, the imposter should have a pretty good time with this lobby as well. Unless it's Silvercoin again, then he's got a lot on his plate. But if I were an
Yeah.
imposter, I'd probably want to take either split up both Sophie and Momo as soon as I can, or you know, take one of them out because it just seems like you know those two very very close to each other. They're always going to be backing each other up. It seems like.
We'll have to see because never mind. It's actually Silvercoin and Momo together this game as
Ooh,
a little bit of shakeup
and
here.
definitely.
I wonder if that means maybe friends are now enemies here, XT.
Zach also just chilling. We all know he's not the imposter. He is. We must protect Zach at all costs, man. I just want to hear him contribute to the argument. But we see Death Knight's point of view right now. Adams also unfairly voted out early. You know, there was the emergency meeting I think brought up, and then they're just like, you know what? The process of elimination. I think it's Adams, and Adams is just like, oh no. So that's gonna suck. But Zach tried to press the button. You know, props to him. He can't press it just yet.
Yeah. See
Actually,
what
gonna fix it.
happens here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they're gonna call a meeting. No one's dead yet, but let's see what they want to discuss.
They were standing right against a wall doing nothing, and then the O2 alarm went off.
Got stuck on the corner.
You were not in the corner. You were in the middle of the wall.
I got stuck on the corner. I was trying to turn and go around.
You were in the middle of the wall.
Nope. I don't buy it. I'm with you, Zach. Step
You
1.
can vote me off. You're just going to have another imposter to find because it's not me.
I have a suggestion. Since no one is dead and we already finished all of the tasks, don't vote anyone and just finish the task.
Right. I've got a visual task of garbage chute, so I can do that to prove my innocence if need be.
Okay, I'll come. Are we skipping here?
I think so.
This is a skip.
I'll skip because no one died.
Definitely having a hard time reading the darn admin map because I'm trying to look at that and track things.
Well, so you know, just a quick little meeting to help formulate a plan and get everyone together. I think that was great there. You taking advantage of the visual task as well to kind of see if they could get the process of elimination. But I'll have to see if how it works out. Zach already splitting away from the team, and really worried if he may be a victim here. As Adams looking kind of sus.
oh lord, as we do have a reactor meltdown going on here, XT. We'll see what the response is. Zach probably won't be the first one over there because they're on the exact opposite side of the map. We already got Momo and Sophie here, the best buds, as just back to good old task filling out. Wonder
Yeah.
if anyone has died just quite yet, because no one had died at the previous meeting.
It looks it's kind of hard, right? Because everyone's all grouped up and nobody's leaving each other alone. So if you're an imposter, you're probably gonna have to split them up. You know, maybe through lights, get a stack kill there, use oxygen to split everyone up, and maybe get someone unsuspecting on the other side of the oxygen. Reactor probably not the greatest play there. But you know, just still, you know, a fun lobby. Everyone's still kind of learning the ropes of the map, and I think Skeld is a great beginner's map to kind of introduce everyone to the game because it's just so compact.
For sure, yeah. It lets you really, really hammer out like the basics. Like you got tasks, you got map movement. Because on the bigger, we got a
Oh, we
report
got a dead
here.
body actually. Let's listen in.
Where was the body?
Storage room when I got there.
Storage room was locked off.
Zach, you were in admin, right?
I just came from over by navigation, and then I went through the cafeteria and went into storage. But yeah, I was an admin.
You found the body?
I found the body. It was out. It was inside of the storage room, which was locked when I got there.
Yeah, it was locked when I got there too. I was coming from electrical.
I was checking cams and I only saw you went inside. I didn't see anyone else. So might be a rent kill or it's a self-report.
I was guarding Adams. I finished my tasks.
I think that's well.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Who's got tasks left?
I got 2 tests left.
I have some tasks left, but they're not visual. I have to fill the gas.
Because I did all my tasks and I was just walking around. So I
What
don't
were
think
your
it matters if we have that many tasks left.
What were your tasks?
I had to do the garbage chute and I had to like get the leaves sucked out of the vents or whatever it was, and then a couple other things.
Silver coin?
Where did you get the garbage chute from first one?
From the oxygen room.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't have anything. I was near reactor area in the end, and like I didn't go to storage at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Sophie did the reactor with me when it was out, and she was guarding Adams. Then that
Yeah.
kind of just leaves Silver Coin and Zach. The two good ones.
I did saw Sophie near reactor, but
Yeah.
it was like for a second kind of thing. Like we just like passed by.
Sophie, who did you vote?
I voted for you, Momo. I was protecting Adams and you were doing suspicious things.
A little bit of a turn of events. I did not expect Sophie to turn on Momo like that and immediately vote for her. But if I am, as a spectator, I still don't know who the imposter is, but I'm very sus of Sophie right now. I'm going to be real.
Oh, I definitely am. And honestly, only one person has died so far. You can look to finish the task here because we can see already here for Zach, they finished all their tasks. They can just do puppy guard duty. I think Adams probably also finished with their tasks potentially here, XT. And once he gets to that point, XT, when everybody starts puppy guard and you have those 2 or 3 people just always hovering around, making your life hard as that imposter, then that's when things get desperate for an imposter.
Yeah, and maybe we could see some desperate plays there. Opportunity for a stack kill.
Oh my
Missed,
god.
unfortunately. And now we have everyone sticking together. And honestly, this is looking kind of rough. We haven't seen Silvercoin's or Adam's perspective yet, so we don't know who for sure is the murderer. And unfortunately, you know, the kill onto Death Knight was off screen. So, you know, again, Death Knight was one of the leading contributors to the conversation last game. And I'm, you know, actually, you know, good play from the imposter to kind of take out a leading voice in a conversation.
Yeah, and that was something I noticed during the conversations here for IBM XT that there wasn't as much discussion compared to the GM discussions we heard, relatively speaking, because it felt like they're much more quiet. Someone would finish a sentence, then 2 or 3 seconds would pass, and someone would go like, "Yeah, I think that happened." Like, you want a little bit more forwardness when it comes to these conversations, especially as a crewmate. You want to relay the important information. You want to relay that information fast because this is the only time. Oh,
Speaking of relaying information, let's go ahead and see what they're meeting about.
Imposter, but we're grouping way too hard.
I think it's Sophie. She walked away, and then the oxygen went bad because it was Adams, Momo, Silvercoin, and I, and then Sophie broke up and walked away somewhere else, and then the alarm went off.
Yeah, I did that because I was like, we are way too grouped. I feel bad for the imposter. You know? Did you
I
guys
think
not
it's
feel bad?
That's the point of the game. Like, hang on a minute here.
I guess, but okay, vote me. I am not the killer. I strongly on God believe it is Momo, but it's fine. Vote for me. You'll lose.
Who is missing some tasks? Who didn't finish?
I need to finish my tasks.
I feel like it's Death Knight. Who's dead?
I talk while dead or no?
That's that's cheating. Okay, no, he's not AFK. That's good. Thanks. But in the official game, don't do that. Other people will get pissed. Okay, I think this is wrap.
oh, I think we're gonna just see a task dub here, XT.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to see. Yeah, I don't. This is hard for the imposter. Not gonna lie. I mean, they got one kill, good for them, but don't think they're gonna be able to walk away from the slot.
Yeah.
We're so close to winning the task. Look at Adams just standing over the vent.
Oh my god.
Pretty
It's
confident.
literally like 1 or 2 more tasks and then we're done. They have to kind of hope for some miracle at the reactor here. Kill someone because they split up 2 for 2. You kill one person here and you do the task, maybe?
It's okay. Now, honestly, if I'm the imposter, I definitely have nerves. I'm just like, I really don't. You don't really know what to do. Everyone's all grouping together, right? Like, yeah, this is just a tough game. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, good on. Oh,
It's done. They got the dub. It's the task dub.
It was a task dub, but we saw Silvercoin in the last second trying to get a dub for himself. Unfortunately, that's 2 times in a row he was a Mafia, but 2 times in a row it looks like he was thwarted, and that really does feel bad, Gopherino, when that happens to you.
Yeah, like honestly, IBM, I'm a little bit worried for them. They were very reliant on the buddy system, but once we go to round 2 here, XT, you aren't gonna have those coworker buddies that you know of. You aren't gonna have those people that you personally know. You're just gonna be with a bunch of people you don't know of. They work for other companies. Like maybe the buddy system won't work there so much. Maybe roll the dice and get lucky there, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards the first option.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see on really what happens here, but overall, it looked like the lobby was a ton of fun nonetheless. It is a little bit heartbreaking to see the betrayal from Sophie trying to vote out Momo after they were so buddy in the round 1. But Death Knight too, he's had one rough night. I would say for sure the first one unjustifiably voted out, and then the second lobby is just the first one killed. Actually, I think it was like the only one killed, right? No, that's wrong because it was the last kill at the end by Silvercoin. But yeah, definitely didn't really have a lot of time to shine either. But overall, was a fun time, was great stuff. But we are setting up currently for our next lobby here, which I do believe we're looking at Facebook and Microsoft, as they are going to be having some cooperative games together. And yeah, so looking forward to the lobby. Go Farina, what's on your mind, man?
What was on my mind is like, yeah, we're transitioning here. I'll shut up so we can transition. But I'm gonna be looking towards to see how these players play it out, because, like you mentioned, we've had a lot of players so far just kind of get the short end of stick today.
Right.
XT, like a lot of people just we only streamed 2 of their games, and in both those games, they just happened to be the first 1 or 2 kills, and you can't really show off your merit there as a pro Among Us MLG gamer. Maybe that'll shift up. We'll see our first like cross company sort of battle royale going on here between Microsoft and I'm sorry, who was it again?
Facebook. Microsoft.
Facebook, yeah. For some reason, MSN came to my mind. I'm like, I know that is not right.
Well, speaking of which, we are going to be at the skeleton again, and so far we're going to be joining mid game. They just finished a meeting, and we'll catch you guys up on what we know so far. But Griff Day gonna be the imposter here. A lot of tasks left to be done, I believe, as opposed to the previous 4. I believe this is a full 10 lobby as well.
Yeah, and full 10 lobbies, like Among Us is a wildly different game depending on how many people you have in the game and how many imposters you have, since we were just watching a 1 imposter 6
Oh my
person
god.
lobby. Wait,
Oh, this is a double kill.
wait, no way.
No way. Wait.
This is actual. This is a crime against humanity. Have you heard of the Geneva Convention, XT? I need to hear these comps.
Yep.
Oh, so it's pink and orange, I guess.
Yeah,
It must be.
it
Yeah,
has to be.
because
I saw
three of
them.
us
I
were
saw
together.
the blood. I saw the blood from like the doors, and then both of them vented. Well, wait, both? Yeah, wait. Yeah.
I wasn't there, but it's got to be orange since red is dead, and it was either red or orange. So
Oh,
I'm gonna put
true,
orange
true,
here.
yeah. And that makes sense
Yeah.
because no one died
But
until we got
there
split
was
off.
2 people dead in chems. Or maybe I'm bugged.
So I was doing
I don't know.
reactor and I could see for the most part, like I could see Lime still, and also why would you report on 5? So I think Lime is clear. Yellow fell out of my vision, so I think orange is a safe vote, and then it's either pink or yellow, but probably pink.
Yellow
probably
was on our side of the door, so he wasn't on. He didn't go in.
Yeah, I like ran up to do the one
So
to 10, so
it's
I didn't
possible
have as
that
good of a
you
vision
can
as y'all.
like teleport through doors because of lag in this
Desync?
game.
Yeah.
Like you appear to be on one side of the door, but actually you're on the other.
Yeah, but it'll catch up. Like you won't like see them there the whole time. They'll just kind of
Okay. So
phase.
people died this round. Did you guys happen to see 2 bodies in admin? Well, in camps?
I did, but
well,
okay.
It was red and
I'm 1 person. I can't get 2 kills in one go.
Where were you then?
I mean,
Lime go past the hallway, from what I can tell. I was with Carly.
No, orange. Where were you?
I was also just outside of cameras.
No.
Security is cameras, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you were not.
Well, so here's the other reason I think that Lime and Yellow are clear is all 3 of us were in Reactor when Reactor was called, and that would be a really weird imposter move to do.
Me and
so
you fixed it.
It's not that weird. Imposters like
It's not
to
that weird.
create alibis for themselves by doing that.
Yeah, but on low tasks, when like I guess if there's 2 left, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. At least I know that you and yellow are okay.
I think. I'm only positive on orange.
Well, unfortunately, the double kill wasn't enough. We weren't able to see like what was the status before it, but overall it was a really sick double kill. But unfortunately, someone just had to walk in and see the dead bodies in the cameras.
Like very unfortunate, because when that happened, I'm like, oh my, wait, are they forcing just the 2 versus 2 here to get the insta dub? But not quite that, and because of that 1 person who saw those kills, XT, we're now in this very hard situation for Griff.
Come here, come here.
Oh, wait,
this is awesome.
Self-report, self-report. Oh, this is spicy.
That was a close one. All right.
That was, oh my god. Okay.
That was close. It's 100% pink, right? Like we just vote.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot.
That was good. That was good. I was like, oh no.
When you okay.
Against me.
You double killed in cameras and you sold us out.
Hey, the
instantly.
votes aren't in yet. Votes aren't in yet.
Sorry.
I thought that's what you were going for, which I was dubious of that play, but
No, I
thought that's what
was
you wanted.
trying to garner us trust.
I see. Yeah, the problem with the earlier double kill idea in lights is that actually my kill was on cooldown. I had killed in navigation years ago.
I was trying to get you to buy in with what I was saying in lights at first because I had missed the kill when lights were out. I just couldn't get it. I had accidentally hit E and pulled up the sabotage menu and meant to actually kill.
Yeah, that's why
1
I've
second.
got caps lock bound to escape, so that I can
1
escape
second
faster.
left on the timer for O2. That was
Yeah, I
clutch.
was spam
As soon as I
reporting.
saw
Well, not exactly the way you want to go out for sure, but nonetheless a fun lobby there. We saw a really sick double kill from both IRP and Griff, but unfortunately not enough. The oxygen was so close. It was like a couple of seconds off. But man, the other two just came in at like the perfect time to catch him at the scene of the crime.
God, yeah, like you can't account for everything in Among Us, and that's where we see these sorts of plays. Like it's the razor thin line between full on glory and just flopping on your face there, and we happen to see flopping on your face there, sadly here, XT.
Yeah, it's just I will give credit to where credit's due. The Mafia did an amazing double kill. Unfortunately, teamwork prevails at the very end, and I wish we could have seen the whole entire lobby, but nonetheless, Facebook and Microsoft, I think, are having a great time, and that lobby that we just saw gives me a lot of confidence as we are heading into Phase 2 quite soon.
Yeah, and phase 2 is going to be the interesting part here, XT, because that's when the points are going to start coming in. That's when the points are going to start mattering, and that's where we can see these companies start to pull ahead of one another to get those big old, I guess, clout points at the top. Since you're just winning bragging rights, but it's very good bragging rights.
Yeah, bragging rights either way. You want to see who stands on top amongst everyone else in our CEA Among Us tournament here. It's been a great pre-elimination phase, but now we're gonna get to the real part, folks. We're gonna be taking a pretty good amount of a break here before we get back into our phase 2 to see how the lobby's gonna go, how the points are gonna stack up, and how everyone else is gonna do in our competition here, folks. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, and stay tuned for more CEA action. everyone, and welcome back to CEA. My name's XD. I'm joined here with Gopher. Looks like Gopher. Did you put on a new shirt or something? Or...
Cardigan, actually,
Card-
because it's like a really weird point where like parts of me were cold, but then like parts of me
Sure.
were too hot. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna open the window up even further in this 30-degree weather and turn on my ceiling fan so I can get some consistency.
Well, either way, we are going to be setting up for our first game of round number 2. With this phase, we are going to be introducing a scoring system, which is pretty straightforward, and I'm really looking forward to seeing on how our mixed group of companies are going to be playing this game today. As we are going to be waiting for the mixed group to get started up, players are getting situated and ready to go for phase number 2. A couple things we do have to keep in mind. There is a hard stop at 3 p.m., so I do believe the goal is to rack up as many points as you can. If you're an imposter, you're able to walk away with a win. That's how you're going to be able to get the most points. But if you're able to consistently suss out the imposters constantly here and there, that's going to be a quick way to rack up points as well if you're able to do that. Not only to mention, you are also going to have the opportunity to, I believe, work with the company. I'm not 100% sure on how that exactly works, but the biggest thing we want to really know is that if you are a crewmate, you got to survive as long as you can, and you also got to suss out any of the imposters to make sure they get the least points possible.
Yeah, because like you said, it's going to be a matter of who racks the most points here before that hard 3 p.m. deadline. Well, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. if you're Eastern, and I don't know, Mountain Time is somewhere in between. Either way, though, like, you want these rounds to go fast, and I'm wondering if that's going to affect a lot of the meetings we see, a lot of the gameplay we see here at XT, because if you want to get those speedrunner points, you want to hammer out as many rounds as possible. Are you going to be going for some more risky plays? Are you going to be going for a little bit more Hail Mary strats here when it comes to these meetings? I'm going to be keeping my eye on that.
And either way, here we are, folks, getting into game. And, we're going to be looking at GM Dom, who's going to be our representative here from General Motors. So thing is that players can talk with each other on the same team. They just got to head into the Thunderdome when they're trying to suss people out. And we're going to really have to see how that really plays out. We aren't going to be able to listen to the comms when they are currently doing their tasks and whatnot. But when we head into these meetings, we're able to suss things out. So far, Dom, really strong player from really strong player for General Motors, and we do see Facebook represented by Facebook. Wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're representing MySpace here, that Facebook person. But cheesy jokes aside here, there's the dead body in the cafeteria. However, though, Red Hat, he is an imposter, does self-report. So I want to see how this works out here, XT.
Yeah.
Anything there?
Sorry, everybody's jumping back on.
Wait, who was with Garmin?
Microsoft.
Wait, who died?
It was,
I
Blue.
forget which one died this room.
Walmart. Okay,
I had just seen them.
I reported, and it's Walmart was left side of the cafeteria.
Left side.
Yeah, I had just passed them like right outside upper engine.
We still have our 3 contenders here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
like
electrical and I watched the lights get
to
fixed
vote
by...
somebody out. I've got Garmin here.
I'm inclined to think Amazon.
No, I vote Garmin.
No. I've got Garmin here. I don't think the kill could have been them.
Well, I thought you were voting for Garmin. I was like,
No.
okay.
I was saying Garmin's clear for this one.
So yeah, so if we
Amazon
have
Facebook.
if we have a 50-50 and there's 2, I mean, I think you just agree on one and take the chance.
Well,
because otherwise they could hit a double kill and it's game over.
Didn't somebody see me doing trash? I swear somebody walked past me as I was doing trash.
Red Hat?
It wasn't me. I was in the cafeteria. I'm the one who reported it dead.
I can explain my pathing if you want.
Go for it.
So I went to lights with yellow and lime. I watched them fix it. Someone else walked in. None of us died, which was nice. And then I went to admin. I saw that there was a one person in comms. I was worried it was a body because I think Amazon had been missing from the group.
You went to admin?
And then I went to admin. I checked the admin table, and then I went into comms. There was no body there, but I had download there, so I stayed and I did my download.
I didn't see you in admin at all. Can you confirm that, Garmin?
I didn't see anyone else in there when I went in.
When we
I
were
just went
going
and
to
checked admin table and
oxygen,
left.
and well, when you were in admin, was oxygen up?
No. This was like well before. I went to admin. I
Mm.
saw a person in comms. I went to comms. I did my download, and then O2 got called, and I was going up on the shield side towards
So
O2.
I was the one that walked into electrical right before the lights got
We got
fixed.
15 seconds left. I say we vote Amazon, given that we have Facebook with an explanation.
Yeah. Fair.
All right. I now get how this is going to work. So basically, all the companies are working as a hive mind, right? So
Yeah.
everyone from German Mortars is working as like one person discussing what to do next. So it should make for some really interesting things. Unfortunately, Amazon got voted off, and I think that's completely justified given Facebook's alias here. Red Hat now going to be the sole survivor here as
Oh.
going to be an uphill battle. Not going to lie.
Yeah, for sure here, XT. However, though, they do at least have an okay setup here. It is that 1 versus 3. This is definitely doable. You kill one, you force the 50-50 situation, and you can hope for the coin flip. We'll see what they're able to do here, what they're able to force in terms of just soul members being caught out on their lonesome without that buddy system, XT, because look at that taskbar. We still got a whiles to go.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a game where I think everyone's going to be looking to get the posture voted out. And the biggest thing is that you need to survive as well if you want to get those 2 points, if you want to get that win. So it's really important to not only avoid the imposter so you don't lose points if you get murdered, it's also important to make sure you do it in a very efficient manner. And right now, it's going to be pretty tough as General Motors, they're going to get taken out here. And Dom, in my opinion, one of my favorites here, unfortunately will not be getting those 2 points if this is a crewmate win.
Yeah, and that is a major point here. Red Hat does have Jarman all alone here, it looks like. So there's the dead body reported. It was GM, like you said. Let's see what they're saying, though, XT.
Yep.
Purple and brown were together, and purple has reported the body.
I was
Purple,
with Carmen.
would you like to explain
with
if
Yellow.
you're away from GM?
I wasn't with GM.
I watched you two walk away from admin.
We didn't stick together. So I saw admin, I
Okay.
saw there was one in lower engine, and I thought it might be a body because it was just really separated from the group. So I went over there, there wasn't a body, so I hopped on cams. I saw, I think, Yellow and
Red Hat.
someone else went into admin together, and then, or one person like stayed in the hallway and then left. And then I saw Lime coming up on the top past med bay. I was worried that he was coming to kill me because cams were on and they would have seen that. So then I left security, went past electrical, and there's a body in the hallway between electrical and storage.
So we almost certainly haven't, and well, we almost certainly were right on Amazon because we haven't lost yet, which leaves Garmin and Facebook as our original contenders. Given that I most recently saw Facebook with GM, I don't entirely trust her story, but
why does it have to be between the two of us? That was for one kill. It wasn't two of those three were imposters. It was one of those three.
The first kill in the game, we whittled it down to Amazon, Garmin, and Facebook because they weren't present around anyone else.
Yeah, but that's for one kill.
Totally could be someone else. You're right. But my gut is saying otherwise.
Well, it's definitely not Garmin, so it must be Facebook.
I was literally on cams and you saw cams
Garmin.
on. I
right
couldn't
behind
have
Garmin.
killed while cameras were on, and then why would I report it when no one else was in the area?
Okay.
Which you know because I told you where all of you were.
So let's say you. So let's agree you were on cameras. I did see you on cameras. You're right there. That would leave Garmin alone. Red Hat, can you account for anyone? Did you see GM recently?
I was with Garmin coming from admin into storage. Is storage right below? Yeah, right below admin. I know. I don't. Garmin's not sus to me.
I think we're gonna win on tasks here. So
red.
Yeah, voting on 4 is dangerous because otherwise you can get the
Oh
posters
no, we should
win.
definitely skip and
All
just
right, let's skip
it out.
All right. Sounds
Stay
good.
grouped. Go in twos if there's an emergency.
Oof.
Right. If I am a spectator here, Facebook right now is doing a fantastic job at like dictating the conversation.
However, I mean, sorry, not to interrupt you, XT, even though I am interrupting you, but props to Red Hat there because they're also throwing their hat in the ring there and helping create some confusion, help create some doubt there, some misleading stories, and that's what's really going to help them out here since there is a chance we do see the imposter dub here.
Yeah, it's going to be really tricky here. Garmin right now, I think, is where a lot of suspicion is being put on. Red Hat's being able to walk away from it, so it's really going to be up to Facebook and Microsoft to see if they can really figure this one out. And Red Hat, I think, probably has their eyes on maybe taking out Facebook, hitting it on Garmin, and calling it a day. That's probably a really viable play, making Microsoft have to choose.
Oh,
between
they're
Red Hat and
alone
Garmin.
too, XT, if they want to go for this. Come on. I know you have that killed. Oh.
Okay, so now this is looking like. Also, it looks like taskbar is getting dangerously close. To full. So if you're Red Hat, you got to do something now.
Oh, they did
there
do
it is,
something. Are they
may
gonna
have-
pass that body though? Because we
We'll have
saw
to
where they
see.
were, XT. They're both up in that
Yeah,
asteroid.
there we go. They were
actually
together.
report it.
This could be bad. All right, let's see what happens here.
Okay, so it's red.
Definitely red. I was following you the whole time.
Yeah, I was by myself. What happened? Where was it at?
You tell us.
Yeah, I know. I had nobody to account for me.
Wow, that's a shame. Sorry.
I know it is a shame.
It was right in the middle by admin. But I was following Facebook like a hawk, so I was pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I was with Garmin most of that.
Son of a gun. I got nothing.
GG.
GG.
Good
GG.
job. I wasn't sure until then, to be fair.
Yeah, I was pretty sure
All
it
right.
was Facebook.
Facebook, I'm sorry about the sus on you. I
You're
genuinely
fine,
thought
you're
it
fine, it
was you
happened.
because you were most recently with GM, and it was the only probable cause in my head. Maybe you vented
I didn't
away.
even remember being with him, so I couldn't defend
Yeah,
myself.
we
Was like, I don't
ran
remember the
into each
beginning of
other
the
at one
round.
point and then dipped out. Yeah, we split
Yeah.
ways.
Yep. All right. As soon
Good
as
game,
we're all
guys.
tallied in, we'll give CEA a moment to.
You know, I think there was a little bit of a missed opportunity from Red Hat. I think getting that solo kill there was probably not the correct play. But either way, a very exciting game to start things off. Nonetheless, that is going to be a crewmate win, as we are updating the leaderboard right now, and with the final two survivors being, I believe, Garmin and Facebook. They're going to currently be tied for first place, as everyone else is going to be walking away 1 point, while the imposters, which were, I believe, Amazon and
Red Hat.
Yeah, they're going to be unfortunately tied for last place at the moment, but hopefully they can bounce back with a couple of victories under their belt.
It was very close too, because I didn't think they would detect that body. I thought they would go, because we both saw them in asteroids / navigation. I thought they would just go through the hallways immediately, get towards that nuclear reactor, and not even spot the body. Because if that happens, XT is very easy. You just pick off one surviving member, you force the dub there, or at least if a meeting is called, you're able to cast that doubt. However, though, someone passed through that center area, and that was just very unlucky for Red Hat.
I feel like that was more of a, I have a hunch. Maybe I should check down here and see what happens. So I think that was just really unlucky there for Red Hat. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for the first game here at Phase 2. And I'm really excited to see what else happens here. I still have my eyes peeled for General Motors. I think, right now they have a very strong core of people, and they've been playing together the whole time, so they kind of, notice some tendencies and whatnot. I wonder if we're gonna get a map change at all. We haven't seen Polaris all day yet. And I think that's one of the most exciting maps in Among Us.
Yeah, although maybe from a spectating standpoint, it's not the most exciting because due to Polaris's massive size, it can be hard to detect those bodies. Sometimes a body will just be laying out, and by the time you get to it, there's already vultures picking at the corpse here, XT. There's already a bit of decomposition, so you can't really guess too much. Like, was this killed a second ago? Was this killed a minute ago? Was this killed several minutes ago? Who knows? Who even can tell, honestly?
Right. And I think the biggest thing, you raise a fair point, might be a little bit of an annoyance to the spectators at home today. But I think the biggest thing is that when it comes to, the current meta, right? I hate I'm using the word meta in Among Us, but a lot of people are using the buddy system. A lot of people are trying to get away with it. But if the map is too big, all the tasks are spread out, then you're forced to either make a decision where, am I going to do all my tasks or do I stick with people so I can have an alibi and be able to argue my case while I am when we do the meeting. So I'm really interested to see if we do see the map change. But overall, Scouts so far, again, proving a lot of exciting play, a lot of ballsy kills here and there. But folks, we're going to be looking at the leaderboard so far. Let's see if what I said was true. And there we are. Currently, Garmin and Facebook in the lead. And, unfortunately, our buddies are imposters, Red Hat and Amazon. Not the greatest, but it's imperative you get these imposters wins if you want to stay on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, because that 4 points, XT, that is massive here. If you win as the crewmates, that's only 2 points. If you win as imposters, that is absolutely massive.
Right.
However, though, you have to survive as that imposter because no matter what, if your team wins and you're dead, you're only going to get that single point. As let's check out this next game here. We got 2 imposters among us. We are spectating General Motors. Let's see if they're able to rev the engines once again here.
Yep, and Facebook now. Ooh, this could be interesting. Currently in first place, tied with Garmin. This is the perfect opportunity to jump up to the top if you're not
just
careful.
kill them and vent out. Easy money.
Oh,
there it is. And they did the lights too, XT. Oh, wait, the Insta report. I wonder if they snuffed this out. We'll have to see the comments.
I doubt it, but let's take a look.
So,
I'm guessing
Red Hat and I walked into lights, fixed lights right away, and turned the corner, and there was a dead Amazon. So whoever did it vented out of there because there was no one leaving electrical.
Was
when
the
we
full body in the room or 2?
It was single. It was just orange when Red Hat and I turned that corner.
Did anyone see where Walmart went?
I was shooting asteroids on the captain's seat.
Additional thing before we get voting, I have O2 vents. If one of you would like to come confirm.
Do you mean like trash or?
Yes, trash. It's a visual task, so you can at least prove that I'm a
Yeah,
crewmate.
I'll watch.
Alright.
Ah.
So we have so Red Hat I think is clear. I didn't see them and they could have killed blue, but I don't think they did the orange kill.
Is it possible it was a self-report because this was in electrical? Or wait, the 2 of you were together, right?
Yeah, well, I did my first task in storage. I did the wires there, and then I walked to electrical. I was the first one there. Red Hat was right behind me. We fixed lights like almost immediately, and then turned that corner, and orange was dead. So it wasn't either of us.
Or it could be both of you.
I didn't see
I mean, it could
orange.
be
'cause I
both
was
of you, and
behind
you could be lying about the double because I have no idea where Walmart went.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was right in the middle of everyone at storage, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people could clear me, but
Well, I'm going to clear GM. But to be honest, I didn't see orange dead because my vantage point around I didn't catch it in time.
yeah, we had just turned the corner.
So out of everyone here, the people that we don't have cleared are Garmin, IBM Zach, and Facebook.
I was in admin doing the card swipe.
I went left to do the engine alignment, and then I was gonna double back to go to electrical, but the body was already reported.
Okay.
So
I have 3 more asteroids. You want to come watch me shoot them?
Yeah. Wait. Who has asteroids?
Garmin.
Garmin
Okay,
has
I'll watch you.
asteroids. I have vents and O2, so it's the same rough place. I'll come watch with you
But
guys.
I think we need to vote one here, though.
Yeah, we certainly do.
I mean,
think
maybe
IBM.
Garmin.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
voting IBM.
What did I do?
Killed
Nothing. That's what.
Well, so far, this has got to really feel bad for Garmin because one of the leaderboard currently tied for first place with Facebook now going to be voted off early will mean that Garmin If imposters win, we'll lose that hold on first place, but we'll be probably a solid contender for
Yeah.
second. But the biggest thing here is that, you know, man,
God. Look at
IBM,
Bar 2.
whew, they got off easy. IBM, they got really lucky. I think Facebook and IBM right now are making a good run.
Oh, there it is.
Victory already, dude.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
just so clean. Props to Facebook there. I loved their meeting phrasing there absolutely so much because they're able to just go in and pretend to be the crewmate. Like, oh, yeah, I was, kind of like this, kind of like that. Oh, I don't know. Like, oh, yeah, that's true. But that is a
Yeah.
strong showing here for Facebook. I believe since they did win that now puts them at, 5-6 points? And that is a commanding lead, XT.
Yeah, that was 6 points there over for 6 points now over for Facebook. They got to feel really good so far about how the tournament's really
Oof.
working out for everyone. And man, Facebook couldn't have played it any more perfectly. Honestly, was able to throw suspicion away from IBM and get who they tied with out of the board early by the vote. Man, that's got to feel really bad there. But from the moving away from the points, gameplay aside, that was just a pretty unfortunate round because again, Facebook and I think Facebook was one of the leading contributors to a lot of these conversations. We also saw it when we were looking at the Facebook Microsoft game. It's no surprise that I think Facebook now has kind of become public enemy number one heading into these future lobbies. I feel like they may be like the first one targeted if they are even if they're imposter or not, they may be targeted early in these votings.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like, being the leading voice in the conversation is that double-sided blade here, XT, because sure, you can get your way, you can push your agenda, you can hope to get that dub for whatever side you happen to fall on. However, though, like you said, it can put that huge target on your back, and honestly, one of the safest routes that you can go is, like, that more second step when it comes to a command. You're definitely vocal, but you're not the most vocal. You're like, yeah, I did see that. Oh, that is a good point. And that's something I'm going to be looking out for going into this next game. Like, who is going to be taking that second role here? Let's take a look at the points, though, however, XT.
Yeah, IBM got to feel really good about that round as well. Unfortunately for both Amazon and Red Hat, because the imposters won and they weren't alive at the end, they didn't ended up not getting any points. But IBM Facebook now going to be solely in the lead again. We're going to be looking at General Motors Dom here, and so far, I think General Motors haven't had a lot of time to shine here, but I'm really curious on who the imposters are going to be this game.
Yeah, because, I mean, we did start off with 2 games of General Motors, and XT, you and I were definitely impressed. They had a lot of communication going on. There was a lot of action just going on, a lot of twists, a lot of turns. However, though, Red Hat immediately going for that kill right there at that asteroid point onto Blue. I can't remember who is Blue. I remember all the corporations
I
just
believe
saying,
that's
like,
Walmart.
hey, but our logo is Blue. Garmin, though? Wait,
Oh
no,
my
I
God,
spotted it. Oh.
That's got to be bad. Let's see what happens.
You do it, and then they're blaming me because I was right next to him and
No. I walked down into storage. I watched you kill him on vents. It is you.
It's a good
It is
cover story.
Garmin.
Wait, which direction was Brown coming from? Because I just saw him.
I don't remember where he
for the
was
Everest
coming
thing.
from. I saw him doing the trash vent down in storage, and I watched Garmin walk down, I think from Shields, and get a kill on him. And now Garmin is attempting to
No,
blame
it
me.
wasn't from Shields. I went into Shields. I think it's
Green is definitely trying to suss me in.
I am not trying to suss you. Well, I am because you killed.
No, I think it's Lime. I went right towards Shields to head up to Nav and O2, and I had just seen.
Swear
Brown.
to God, it ain't me.
Did anyone else see anything?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
Watched Garmin walk right in there and drop a poopy on the floor.
What direction did Yellow come from? Because I did see you recently, Lime, after I left Electrical.
I don't remember exactly what direction. I came down from admin.
Like, I turned off the oxygen stuff, and they went right down there, and I saw Green just.
Oh, I did see. Wait, Yellow, you were on O2 and you were taking a while, and then Lime and I went in. Which one of us actually fixed it?
Probably me. I think I was
Mm.
first one there.
Yeah, I think so too.
I watched Yellow drop right down there and take his head off.
So
I'm-
yellow or lime?
I'm almost inclined to believe Lime because Yellow took a while on O2, but if we're wrong here, they only need 1 kill, so I almost want to say skip and spam report because I really am not sure unless anyone has more information. Do either of you have can we watch you do tasks?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any visual tasks, but you can certainly come along and watch me.
Yeah.
Actually, Garmin, just for the sake of argument, come along with me. I'd like to watch you
Yeah, I
help
think
me.
the 2 of you
Now
should
he's
just
trying to
stick
get us to
together.
skip.
Well, I don't want to be wrong here because we can spam report and hopefully stop a double kill, but if we vote out the wrong
Yeah.
person, we lose.
Okay, well, I'm
It's
just going to
definitely
follow
green.
Garmin at this point. So skip and I'm following Garmin.
Well, not really too sure skipping was all. Now double kill is all it's going to take, but Microsoft saying that they're just going to follow Garmin the whole time.
Thing is, though, if Red Hat is able to get a kill across the map and then Garmin just pops another XT,
yeah, it'll be
then
too
you
late.
just instantly lose. We're praising Facebook for being able to manage the conversation last time around. However, Buddy said, "Oh my, they're both here too. They can just go for the double kill XT."
Yeah, it's not looking good right now, as we are going to be looking at the double imposter view here, and
oh, that's
there it
one.
is. This could be it. I don't think anyone's going to find that body in time. They just need to find one more person to take out. Facebook is there. Get the kill. That's going to be it.
That's another imposter win here, 2XT. We were talking about what's going to happen once we get out of your familiar coworkers, once we get into those strangers from other companies. And so far, it looks very imposter favored.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to get a read on who's doing what. But I think the biggest mistake that we've been seeing right now, which is not voting at 6, because
God, yeah, that's a crime.
It's really important that you got to make sure, you got to take the chance, you got to take the shot. And I think, Microsoft very adamant about, seeing the kill happen right in front of them, but unfortunately not enough backing by everyone else because no one else really knew. But we'll really have to see on how the game continues to kind of build out. Right now, Red Hat now I think has been able to take the lead with that win, alongside I believe Amazon, who was sitting at 0 points. So it could also mean, because I believe Amazon was sitting on 0 points, is going to allow Amazon to kind of catch up in the leaderboard. But either way, I think that game was very quick, very straightforward, clear plan. Unfortunately, one mistake, but kind of avoided because no one else is really taking the side of Microsoft there, when Microsoft was trying to, basically say, the crime happened in front of, but why say nothing when you could just deflect it and blame Microsoft instead?
Yeah, I am just honestly baffled. If there's 6 people, you have to vote here, XT. Even if you yeet out a fellow crewmate, you have to vote out someone. Just immediately call the emergency meeting afterwards and then hope you get it on the second there. But we do have some standings available here for us to, quickly peep.
Yep, let's take a look. Amazon.
Oh my God.
Amazon is.
We got a 3-way tie?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, it was Garmin. Sorry, it was Garmin and Red Hat. So unfortunately, Amazon just hasn't been able to catch a break. Hopefully, Amazon will be able to put themselves on the board soon. But Garmin and Red Hat getting the win there. Now we have a tie for first place, and it's really going to come down, I believe, to see whoever gets the imposter next. Will solidify who's getting first place so far. But we still got a lot more games to go before our lockout period. And so far, these has been really quick and entertaining rounds. I really wonder to see if we're able to get
Microsoft.
Walmart and Microsoft now.
Let's see if they're able to get the backstabs off here, XT, because we have seen Facebook control the conversation so much, but we haven't seen too much out of Walmart so far. Got a lot of people here in electrical. as expected, and a immediate kill here. Should just
That's
be a
quick.
single.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Where was the body?
I don't know. Most of us were electrical.
Walmart. Where was the body?
Electrical.
So who all was electrical at
no.
that last?
Walmart's
no.
Discord
My
isn't
Discord isn't
responding.
responding.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Upper
it
right.
said
right.
upper
Red Hat was
right.
here.
Okay, most
Yeah.
people went down, so this should be easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you said, well, so was there someone with you up there?
No, I didn't see anybody. I had tasks that were in the cafeteria in the upper right, and I did those and then started to run around and saw the body.
Would anyone like to admit being near the upper right before this?
No, I was an admin. And then I went to follow everyone, like the rest of the group, because people have been killing on cooldown a lot.
Yeah.
But I wasn't with anyone to vouch for that.
I stuck with the group in electrical. Brown and Cheyenne for sure. I don't remember the other.
Charmin was there too.
Yeah, I mean, most everyone was in electrical.
So
Do I think a
Facebook
self-report?
and Microsoft.
Why do you think it's me? I was in electrical with you guys.
Yeah, Green was right. He was right under me in electrical.
Lime was with us.
I don't
Yeah.
think I...
Yes.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
IBM and Facebook and Walmart are sus.
What? No, I was with Microsoft. I just said that.
He's so mad.
Yeah, both of you.
I wish I had an argument, but I'm
I don't
totally
get why you would self-report on this, but I know it's not me. I don't have anyone that can vouch for me, unfortunately. I do want to point out it's
this
7.
feel
so we
like
should
a
probably
dicey
skip.
self-report given where everyone was. So
Yeah.
I don't think a smart imposter would do this.
I mean, you can misclick. Things
And I mean,
happen. I've done
we've
it,
all
but-
made it this far, so like, I would
Yeah,
say we're
yeah,
all
yeah,
smart imposters.
I don't know. I think it's purple or blue or both.
Blue. What are
I
you
mean,
voting?
we do have to skip
Oh,
here.
I'm skipping because I saw nobody, and there's
Okay.
nothing that gives me evidence to be like, this is who it is. And I know
Yeah.
that it wasn't a self-report. I mean,
I would-
nobody else knows it's not a self-report. but I know.
I'm gonna vote Facebook. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm skipping because it's
I'm
7 and
gonna
I know it's
follow
not me. And if
but
you're
it's-
wrong, you
it's
lose.
Facebook. Nothing personal.
I don't. Yeah.
Rip. Alas, it is not I.
Don't unfriend us.
All right, so I remember the biggest criticism I have last game where everyone was adamant about voting on 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should not be voting on 7.
Yeah, and honestly, the imposters, I feel like they kind of threw a homie stock there over to the crewmates because the crewmates are all like, let's vote now. We have to vote now. Facebook is sus. And the two imposters are like, I don't know. Let's just play it safe. I'm not entirely sure, guys. And
Right.
this is
But,
the
I
correct
mean-
play. We're just seeing it from the wrong sides.
Yeah, and I think, most of it was, there's another meeting. Let's see what it's all about.
Like I went around in a circle. He's not going towards tasks.
Who was it?
Blue. I went to the right up to weapons and then to grab the electrical, and then I went down, and he just kept following me after I skipped another task, going right back up towards the button.
He was buddying up with you to try to stay alive?
I didn't hear that. Was Blue gonna follow me to stay alive?
Say it, but it's possible he is.
I don't know. I also saw. I was gonna say. So IBM and I were in electrical, and Microsoft peeked in and peeked out as well.
Yeah, I peeked in and peeked out because I saw 2 people go in, and I was just waiting for
Yeah.
a kill to happen.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering where you were either coming
Well,
or going.
that's with. Was it Microsoft that was just saying he could have been trying to follow me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
was just saying Walmart could have been potentially trying to buddy up with you.
So if we
Walmart
were
was-
wrong
yeah,
about
so I was
Facebook.
running after Amazon just so that there was somebody else to be around.
Okay, that's fair. But
Yeah,
if we
no, I
were
see
wrong
what you're
about
saying, Amazon.
Facebook, it could be Lime helping Blue out with an alibi.
An alibi.
I understand that.
So should we do Walmart
I
then?
don't think we were wrong on Facebook, though.
I don't think we were wrong on Facebook either, but it's just we have no proof that we were right or wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we do need to vote someone here.
Yeah, we have to. There's only 6 people. We have
Yeah.
to vote someone.
I say
I'm kind of
blue.
inclined to. I would say the opposite. I would go lime with the dodging in and then back out,
Hey,
and then
hey,
offering the alibi. That's pretty smart.
Mm.
coming in and out is just a common thing to check for if somebody's going for a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally true.
I do it as a crewmate, just regularly.
I'm okay taking the risk and voting blue then.
Do it.
Okay.
There it is. We got the vote out. Walmart's out. And I believe that just leaves Microsoft.
Hopefully Microsoft can pull through, because I know they were tagging me before the event because they share similar taste in VTuber memes. However, though, we'll see how they're able to pull this through. It is just Microsoft versus the rest of the world here, XTN. Definitely a tall task. However, though, you're still able to help out as that goes. You're still able to cause those little jams in electrical reactor, oxygen, communications, whatever you want.
Yeah, and now it's up to the rest of the crewmates to really find a way to suss them out. I will say, I was complimenting Facebook earlier, but I also need to call. Oh, go! Hey, that's a dead bot.
Oh,
Desperation play.
boy,
That's
did
what it leads to.
you.
Why do you say that?
Because the other 3 of us were at lights. There was only 1 person away, and then Amazon's dead.
I went ahead and checked around the corner, but I mean, I did not get that kill.
Uh,
I turned lights back on. The first person I saw was Brown.
Yeah, we were both at lights, and the body was right next to us, and I'm pretty sure IBM was with us too.
Well, then there's a good chance it's Brown.
No, we
feel
were
like it's
I
not
have been
Brown.
checking.
No, Brown and me and Garmin were to the left and came back into lights. The body was not there when we walked into lights, I don't think. And then we did lights, and the body was there. I think it was like a. I'm not honestly.
I have regularly been trying to catch someone in the act. Why would I be the imposter?
Because you're good at this game.
It is the perfect alibi.
That's I have a pretty strong feeling. I'm pretty sure Garmin's safe, and I think he can vouch for me because we were together, and I was with
So
IBM
the
that most
argument
of
is that
that
you
round
played
as
the
well.
game, which means you could have gotten a sloppy kill in electrical.
No,
We also don't want to vote on 4.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to be positive about it, but like also our tasks. We don't really have any tasks.
Yeah,
so
IBM.
we're kind of like between a rock and a hard place. We kind of have to vote. We
I'm
have to be
really
right,
strongly feel like it's Microsoft because I was with Garmin and IBM almost the
got
whole game.
an
We went
incredible
to electrical together. We went out together. We came back to hit lights, and then
I've got
Microsoft
an
was the only one I
incredible
didn't see at
feeling
lights.
that GM saw me walk away and thought it was a really good chance to pin shit on me.
I don't know. I'm not that good at this game.
I'm
I
going green.
was just saying, it could have been a
Yeah,
sloppy kill.
I don't know. I might be throwing this game, but I think it's Microsoft.
All right, you guys got me.
Let's go.
Alright,
I'm not bad
so-
at this game.
All right, so fun confession. I misclicked report. I meant to do sabotage, and I clicked report on myself.
I told you it could happen. I'm not an imposter.
Got him.
I'm sorry, Facebook.
Jump
I've
down.
misclicked report enough times in my life.
Well,
Man, NXT.
that's one way to end one round. I'll say that for sure. Unfortunately, I think doing a little bit of desperation play there, but in the end doesn't really work out for Microsoft. And good on everyone else for being able to catch them out. It's want them to win many rounds now, but it's got to really feel good for the rest of the crewmates there after being able to suss out not only Walmart playing a lot of risks there, but also unfortunately Microsoft not able to play to her favor. Unfortunately, there.
Yeah, they were very close here from the side of Microsoft. Like, it was down to the final meeting there, more or less. There could have been one afterwards, but so close to glory, and we heard it in comms ourselves. Like, Microsoft just admitted, yeah, it was me. They were snuffed out. They tried their best, and just not able to go the full mile here, XT, it feels.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, not the greatest, but um, right now we are going to be heading into another lobby. I do believe the points are still going to be added up here and there. But I'm really looking forward to seeing on how the lobby continues to really shape out. I think now everyone's kind of getting a feel for each other. People are starting to figure out who's going to be who, and I think Microsoft now kind of has a target on their back. But as we are going to be looking at the points here, we're going to see who's going to be on top so far. And IBM and Garmin are fighting for that first place, while
Oh my
Facebook
god.
gonna be solidified in that second place spot. Red Hat gonna be in fourth. General Motors on fifth. Microsoft on sixth, and Amazon and Walmart unfortunately tied for last place.
Is that a 700 of Facebook? Sorry, it's just hard to tell.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
that
that
is
is.
a
Okay,
7.
yeah. Because it looks so close. It's just the dash line underneath, so it's telling me. Either way, though, Walmart, Amazon, they're gonna have to start making the moves here, XT, as IBM, Facebook, both the
Oh,
imposters, and they can set up for a great start here. Looks like we just got into game. A lot of grouping going on, however.
yeah, it's a very common thing to do in Skeld. Just be able to group up and make sure nobody gets to get out early. You don't want to split up too much. And Facebook and IBM, Facebook currently in second, IBM in first. This is huge. And
Oh, wait.
already an early double kill there.
Wait.
And we'll see
Are
what
they
this
able to
really
get
leads
away with
to.
this?
Probably not. Someone's going to have to get back into electrical soon, I think.
Yeah, but look, we have 3 down in comms right now, XT. Like, sure,
Oh,
someone's gonna go into
no.
electrical soon enough, but a lot of time's gonna have passed. A lot
Yeah.
of time to move around the map here. A lot of time to just dissociate, so to speak, with that body, XT. And God, there might even be 3 kills before the first being XT, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be very scary.
Yep, we do see IBM right now. I think they're, going to be just
Oh.
getting attention away from electrical. Again, I think that's really smart. And Facebook going to be quick kill there and immediately get events on out of there.
Oh, wait.
Amazon and General Motors, I don't think they realize what's going on. IBM just needs to kill one more to discover the body.
One more kill here, XT,
You're
and
gonna
this
sus
could be
IBM
like
here.
the quickest thing. IBM, Facebook,
No.
all grouping up. The dead body is reported. I assume
This
in
is
heaven.
scary,
Let's
man.
see.
Right at O2. Brown was with me. It wasn't him.
Yeah, Amazon and I walked in. I'm almost positive it's Facebook because I saw both of them in there. Facebook was acting sus anyway. And then
Okay.
I left to go so I saw Facebook and Walmart in there. I figured one of them would hit that O2, so I went to the other side, met up with Amazon. We did that, came back, and Walmart was dead. Facebook was gone. So I'm
Unless it's a
100%.
really old kill that Brown did, which I don't think. I agree. I'm gonna go with Facebook.
Yeah. Well, if it was, Facebook would have reported it because they were in admin.
Yeah, that's true.
So I literally saw them and they were running up and down and back and forth. Like Walmart was lurking at upload and Facebook
I didn't
wasn't doing
realize
any
I was
tasks.
muted. Oh no. No, I had long left O2. I imagine that it was an old kill, given that oxygen never got fixed. I went to the other one. I don't even
What
remember
direction
who
did you go to the other one from?
I went down. I was in comms, and then I went up on Nab's side.
No, I think it has to be Facebook because there was nobody else there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know this doesn't mean much on 5, but I do have a med bay skin if you want to see it. But like, we do have to vote here. I'm not sure.
Who would you
it is.
suggest otherwise then?
Yeah, if you had, did anyone else go in or out of there?
I don't remember colors. I don't even remember who I was in there with, but I assume it's who died because you were sussing me.
Well, I want to hear
who
what
fixed
IBM
the
and
top
Red Hat were
O2?
doing.
They're definitely safe.
I was coming from the reactor. I just walked past, I think, Amazon and GM going to the oxygen.
Yeah, I can vouch for IBM. I saw him crossing cafeteria to go over there.
So Red Hat.
What was doing? Red Hat. Here I was doing an upload on in what is that called? Weapons.
No, we would have seen you do an
Wait,
upload.
what?
No,
yeah.
I was in weapons and doing an upload.
Did you see him? That
I
would have
didn't
been like
see
right
him.
at the top of the screen. I didn't see him.
I was there.
No, because I went up
didn't
past
see him
that
in
way to try to
weapons.
go to the other
I will-
O2. I did not see him.
I will
'Cause
tell you this.
By the time I got to O2, it was fixed.
I will tell you this. I was struggling with doing the upload. Like it would complete, but the screen wouldn't go away, and I would have to restart it. And I did that 3 times.
Red Hat might be
Because
sus,
you
but
were
I'm
there extra
almost.
long. We should have seen you. I didn't see you.
I'm gonna vote Facebook, and
I think it's
then we can
Facebook.
get Red
I
Hat
think it's
next.
Red Hat.
I'm going
I mean, I
Facebook.
can scan for you if you want. One of them's definitely okay.
IBM's the other one.
What did I do?
Voted with Red Hat or Facebook.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord, indeed, because now we're down to just one imposter here, XT. They're able to be so close, but this is just one of those situations potentially where you're so close yet so far.
Yeah, really, really good play at the start. I think from IBM and Facebook, those were a lot of clean kills, but unfortunately, the bodies will start piling up, and I think the alibi and oxygen that was presented, that what I believe Facebook was doing, unfortunately, was a little bit too sus, and now everyone also
Yeah.
rightfully so sus of IBM as well. This could be very much a crewmate win. And we'll have to see on how IBM really gets out of this one, but I doubt they're able to walk away.
It's gonna be so hard too, yeah, because we'll see the taskbar here in just a second once comes our fixed XT. If I recall correctly, yeah, we're starting to get towards that dangerous point here. We can see only about 2.5 left on that bar, make that 2.25, and it's not gonna be much longer here. We're gonna have to see some really slick moves coming out of IBM if they want to clutch themselves the dub here.
Yeah, I think it's really funny too. The doors closing there when IBM is all by themselves. I don't really think that accomplishes much. This could be very much a task victory as well, for the crewmates here, and that's gotta feel really good, for the other person who's tied with first place, which is gonna be Garmin, right? So I
Mhm.
think Garmin,
Oh.
unfortunately, did get taken out early, but getting that one extra point is
Oh,
gonna feel
wait,
really good.
it just happened in front of them.
Yep, that's probably
Ah, this is ogre. It's all ogre.
Uh, good,
Good
game.
try, IBM.
Throwing you off.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was him.
Skill though. Skill.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That sucks though, because they lose a point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just basically waiting 15 seconds to vote for you.
Yep.
Good game. Mm.
So sad.
Let's
So
go. I'm
sad.
cracked
We
at
only
this game,
needed one
actually.
more kill when on the O2 and that body was
GG.
dead for so long, and then you were at the wrong O2, and I was like,
All
no,
right,
there's no one
we'll
to
wait
kill.
for
amazing quote at the end there from IBM. What did I do? They exclaim. And unfortunately, those were the last words there before we saw them get taken out and voted away. But Imposter's last laugh, denying a point from someone being able to get a kill and then calling it there. I think people are starting to catch on how the leaderboard works. But, Garmin, I believe, still going to be solid at first, but I believe no, yeah, they should be in sole possession of first place right now as Facebook and IBM. The close contenders not going to be able to get that win off the imposter win. I think
Mhm.
Red Hat as well, going to inch on closer for top 4 contention there. But go for overall a very exciting match. Honestly, one of probably my favorite of the night so far.
Yeah, that was so close to glory there. That one oxygen kill where Facebook was, kind of snitched out there, kind of sussed out. That really set the imposters on the back foot. And the fact that IBM did not get in on the train to vote off their imposter buddy Facebook there, that was a bad look. And we saw everybody else just group up. They literally said at the end there that they're just waiting to be able to pull that emergency meeting button to
Right.
just vote off IBM. And not the best showing of the imposters there that round when we're considering the latter half.
Right, and as we are going to be going on further and further into the tournament, there's about 30 minutes left until we're going to be able to call it and do that final cutoff to see who's going to come out on top. And so far, Garmin at the top, but maybe not for long. All it takes is one good imposter round, and you could be
Mhm.
immediately in contention for that top 4 spot, or even better, you could be at the top. But high risk, high reward, right? You don't perform as an imposter, you're not going to be getting anything out of it, as everyone else will be able to share some points here and there.
Yeah, and I'm starting to wonder, are we going to see some very intentional selective killing here, XT? Because we have some members very contentious, very neck and neck at the top of this leaderboard here. And if you kill one of them, even if they do win as the crewmates, even if they do win as the imposters, you do
Right.
kind of screw them over out of a lot of points, there, especially if they happen to be the imposter. Because if you win as an imposter but you're dead, that's a singular point.
Right.
Compared to 4?
Well, speaking of which, you are going to go ahead and take a look at the leaderboards as it has been updated. The race for first place is super close now. Garmin going to be on top, sole possession, but not really for long, as everyone else is starting to really gun for that spot. IBM, Facebook, and Red Hat currently going to be the close contenders. All it takes is one good crewmate or imposter game, and they should be able to shoot away. While Amazon, Microsoft, Walmart, they're just going to be looking to play from last. And IBM, imposter again, perfect opportunity. If they get the win here, they should be able to shoot up pretty high into the
Yeah.
standings. But really comes down to execution.
Oh, wait, Facebook's hovering around them too. They kill Facebook. We might just see an oxygen victory here, XT, if nobody stumbles
Ooh.
onto this. We have less than 10 seconds here, and this might just be the actual any percent of skilled here. Look at all those
Yeah.
numbers. They're trying to get there, but there's only 2 seconds left. 1 second left. That's just an instant win. We come back in and they win.
I'm not really too sure what happened. I also saw that Walmart did disconnect, so that could be. Maybe we could get some release on that or not. I'm not really sure if that counted. It was quite fast, but man, that game was.
Yeah. Like,
I'm confused. I'm shocked, appalled, and I'm just that's just something you don't see every day in Imposter. But I mean, I guess that's what happens in an 8-man lobby.
yeah, like it did help, like you said, that Walmart disconnected, and it really hurts for Walmart here because if you lose but survive, that's still a singular point. But they're already last. They have what 1-2 points. I can't remember exactly, but they are lagging behind. They die there, so they get literally 0 points. And let me just check the time here once again, XT. It is 35. We have 25 minutes left in this. That's like what realistically, like maybe 3 to 5 games. Walmart's gonna have to pull off a miracle here to make this comeback.
Yeah, I wonder too if there could be a ruling as well, since Walmart wasn't really able to participate, so that was a free kill. But even though that was an execution, yeah, no points given. There was an EC, so they are just going to go ahead and restart. That game never happened, unfortunately, but that was still quite a quick game. Now we're going to be starting again from the top here. Not really too sure who our imposters here are just yet, but right now we're looking at Garmin, who is currently at first place, playing crewmate.
Yep, and Garmin, they're gonna be looking to really maintain this strong first place. Red Hat, I believe this is the second time so far in this round too. Correct me if I'm wrong, that they've gotten this imposter. We'll see what magic they're able to work here. XT. We don't know their partner in crime quite yet.
Red Hat and Walmart here, so it's very important that Walmart wins here.
It's Reactor Meltdown.
Ooh, so looks like everyone's gonna go on over to the other side. Red Hat maybe looking to get a kill by someone lagging behind, but I think General Motors has a really good alibi. This is hack. This is very sus.
Yeah, just that movement, the immediate emergency meeting. I am tripping over my words here with just how fast things are going. Let's see what they're talking though.
I'm pretty sure it's Lime. I'm nervous now that I'm remembering
You
wrong.
think it's me?
Yeah. So what did you do?
No,
Did you do it?
give me a moment. Give me a moment. I have a med base scan. Would you like to come watch me do it?
First, can you answer my question though? Did you do a task in admin at the start?
I did not.
Oh, Garmin left.
Oh my
Someone,
god.
no. Okay.
Womp
Oh no,
womp.
wait. Okay, okay. No, it is green. It's dark green. I got paranoid that I was remembering wrong because I'm usually dark green, but I'm purple right now. So it's dark green.
Are we going to
he
restart with
did
that
upload.
disconnect?
Yeah, but I do just want to say that it's definitely dark green. He did upload at the start of the game and didn't download first. I just panicked because I thought I was green, and I was like, wait, how is it green if I'm green but I'm purple? So.
Well, How about we skip the vote and let the imposters trigger an emergency and just let it tick so that we can get Garmin back in?
I mean, they
Okay.
an emergency even if we vote him out. Just voting for the principle of the
Just
thing.
don't fix it.
Yeah. Wait, but is it you? Was I right?
It's because I got DC'd, isn't it?
Oh, it looks like we are having a little bit of connectivity issues, so hopefully that can get resolved real fast here. But as we are, as they are looking to reset the lobby here, I think overall pretty interesting stuff here. I think I thought IBM was kind of a dead man there at the very yeah, and they're just gonna go ahead and remake the lobby. Fun way to kind of
Yeah.
end it there, but yeah,
Sadly.
making
Yeah.
a little bit sus.
Oh, Lord, stepping over my own card again here. But yeah, sadly, we are going to get a remake here, and those remakes are going to be costly XT because we talked about how we had only a couple of minutes left. Now we are down to only about 20 minutes left here. We're talking about 2 to 4 games max now, and Garmin, they can look to solidify their lead in Walmart. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's not a good outlook.
Yeah, I mean, all you really need if you're Walmart, if you want to get back on top, is just 2 really good imposter games. But honestly, that comes down to RNG if they want to come out on top with the bragging rights. So we'll really have to see on how that really works out. Hopefully connection issues can get resolved as soon as they can. I believe we are working on a fix at the moment. But meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about what we've been seeing so far this build. And I think one of the biggest things, as we are going to be loading into the next game quite soon, is so far a lot of people have been favoring towards the bottom. A lot of kills have been happening towards admin and electrical, and I haven't been seeing a lot of med bay action.
Yeah, that just tends to be how Skeld plays out in my experience, just due to the abundance of tasks that happen in electrical, that happen in that right corner of the map, specifically navigation to asteroids, and it can really add up here as we do have our reactor meltdown. We do have a kill. Microsoft down for the count. Microsoft gonna be reported. XT, let's see what the comms are like.
It was really IBM.
All right.
Yeah, Cyan is IBM. Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
We were all there.
There was 4 of us in there. Me and Facebook stayed up at the top, and then we went down, and Cyan was running back up, looked like to vent, and then there was dead body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because it was a dead body after I walked in the room doesn't mean that there wasn't someone that popped in the room and walked out.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
you would
they
have walked
died of
past it
fear.
to
I did.
past it to go up
And I
top.
just left and I saw IBM going in after having been in there with brown and purple. So
Yeah.
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 I think it was IBM not realizing that we were up top.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Feels
so
bad.
too. A little nervous because like voting on 7, but like that was definitely.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Cool.
Oh, so far that is going to be the first vote out we've seen. But again, now that we are at 6, could be a little bit scary here. Right? Yeah, it could be a little bit scary. So double kill is all that they need. Not the imposter to come on top of this game.
Yeah, and that was honestly a smooth criminal move, I feel, because there is no way in HE double hockey sticks, to put it in very friendly terms, that they should have got away with that. Like, we can see Garmin here, we can see IBM here. Already Sinner. Oh wait, no, IBM was the imposter. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, this
I got
kinda
it mixed
doomed.
up. It's hard to tell with Among Us not having a spectate client and our observer just having to go through random people, as we do see the next snap coming out from Garmin in the immediate self-report.
Yeah, they could just be throwing this one real fast, as playing with one imposter is kind of tough, but we'll have to see on how the crewmates think. Let's go ahead and tune in.
What task did you have, Brown?
Because this isn't weapons, right?
I
Okay,
had
I'll
the
create
one
a
where
weapon.
you turn the little thing to fix the electrical stuff. You know, the little.
So
I
here
literally
are my thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I looked at my tasks and I was with Red Hat, and I honestly I saw I had a task
Oh, it's
in
Red Hat
weapons,
instead?
so I thought that I had the asteroid shooting one, so I went there with him. Realized it was the one right next to it. Went and did that, and as I did that, yellow killed and dipped down. Saw me turn back around and reported it. So it's 100%
I was
Garmin's the other
following you
one.
because you're super sus.
I was trying to get Red Hat to watch me do asteroids, and then I realized I had the other task in there, not asteroids. So it's
So
100% Garmin. But if you
here are
vote
my
me,
thoughts. We
can
were
throw.
definitely right on IBM, so there's only one imposter left, so we can just vote both of you out. I'm leaning towards Brown because you were in electrical, and if IBM did see people, it might have been a failed double, but we can just vote both of you. Like
Brown
we
was
have.
near me when we were doing O2. I say we vote yellow first, but then
Yeah,
Brown.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine with doing either one first, but
Yeah,
if it's
I'm voting
100%
Garmin
one of them
first.
and we got the other
100%
imposter.
Garmin.
Definitely brown. Come on.
I can hear you smiling, so probably is yellow. Can't click on you. There we go.
So close, but that solo kill until self-report XT immediately snuffed out, and Garmin not going to get any points from that round, and some of their competitors might just be moving up the leaderboard here, might be able to surpass Garmin.
Yeah, slowly but surely, Garmin is going to not exactly have that sole position in first place anymore. I believe now Facebook should be tied with Garmin as well, as they were, like, I believe, the only crewmate standing, or one of the few crewmates standing in the top 4 position. But something I do want to keep in mind as we are going to be heading back to our beautiful faces in quite a second. I think we're starting to figure out, games want to be ended quickly now, right? Since we're down to like 15 minutes left. And as a result, if an imposter is voted out early, Garmin may have just been like, not really much, not really no point in like trying to push to victory, especially since I'm tied with IBM. Might as well take the fall here now, see who I can take down with me, and see if I can get an opportunity to get more points. So really, could be a strategical decision with that last kill, but either way, we are going to be seeing another lobby get popped up quite soon.
Yeah, the go next strategy here. I know you had a team yourself XT with the abbreviation GN, and everybody said, "Oh, it's the go next meme." And honestly, I do think that was a smart play for Garmin. Of course, you could also argue maybe Garmin they just try to stall out the game there, try and bring it out as long as possible to just stall that out and maybe just get a very narrow victory there. However, though, they decide to go for the big money play, the play that is a little bit of a Hail Mary, could net them that big dub, or at least get them to that next game quickly.
Well, speaking of the next game, as we are going to get loaded in, let's take a look at the leaderboard real fast. Currently, the fight for first place is continuing to be closer than ever, as IBM, Garmin, and Facebook are now tied with Red Hat, solidifying as second place. Meanwhile, going into third, we'll have GM. We got Amazon sitting on second to last, and Microsoft and Walmart currently tied for last place here. We're going to be heading into game here soon, and let's see on what happens as Microsoft, alongside, I can't really tell who the second imposter is, but Microsoft is one of the imposters here. Microsoft and Amazon. So this is important for Microsoft and Amazon to win if they want to catch up with everyone. But otherwise, if crewmates win, we're still going to be in a tie.
God, yeah, this is going to be a very decisive game here, XT. We saw a triple three-way tie for that first place. We see this grouping coming out here, and Microsoft and Amazon, this is going to be a good time for them to make that break. Both of them, let me just quickly check the leaderboards. Both of them can potentially contest to try and get that first place here if they're able to get this imposter victory here, and both of them survive. They are both very comfortable in the standings going to this last game. However, though, it's been a little crewmate favorite here these past few games, XT.
Yep, and as this game is going to continue, I don't think any murders have happened just yet. Yeah, we do see the imposters right now. Amazon, one of them, just chilling out with Fire. We could see a double kill here, but
no,
Walmart's
no
there.
way.
Okay, yeah, no, this
This
is
would
going to be tough. See, like this is what I'm talking about, Jack. Like the buddy system has already been formed. Like it's hard enough. Like I feel like people are so accustomed to this map. It's really hard to get away with a quick kill here, as that is going to be Oxygen called out.
Oh man, yeah, and that's why oxygen is such a favorable thing to force here, as Red Hat is going to be dropped. We see another body in that hallway, so quick double, as we even got to see Microsoft vent into the security cams there. Oxygen is starting to run low. We might just see another Oxygen victory here if we don't see the Schmoves XT, because this is going to be
Come on,
very nail
Walmart.
biter. You
Come
got to
on,
enter this
Walmart.
quickly. No, they're going to die.
No, they ran out of time.
Another
No!
Oxygen victory here, XT. What the
This
great
time it was
googly
legitimate.
moogly?
This time it was legitimate, and that double kill I think screwed everyone over, because I think you want the buddy system to happen there. As we are gonna head back to the cameras here, but oh my gosh, I don't think that's how anyone expected that round to go out. And really, if you are if you're Microsoft and I believe Amazon right now, you gotta be ecstatic, because that was just a free win handed to you with 10 minutes left. And man, that's gotta feel really good, but also that's gotta feel really bad for everyone, especially the double kill that happened with, I believe, both Garmin and GM. We'll have to see what the
Ah.
leaderboards see.
Yeah, because Garmin, they were that first place for so long. They're holding on to it. And once we get to see these leaderboards here, XT, we're going to just see how spicy things are. Like, Garmin had that solid lead, were ahead by a few points, but in these past 2 rounds, it's just gone to, I don't know the exact term, let's just say gobbledygook here, XT, because it has not been favorable for the Garmin squad.
Yeah, Garmin now, they haven't really been able to move up on the leaderboard, but we all know who has been, Amazon and Microsoft. Amazon now going to be sitting at 9, Microsoft going to be at 8. They're going to be in a contention for, being able to get that top 4 spot. And we could be seeing some tiebreaker scenarios here. Not really too sure how it's all going to break down. Maybe we get a sudden death here, but we'll have to wait and see when we get that information. Next round should be coming up quite shortly. Leaderboards should be on your screen quite shortly as well. And actually, a turn of events, Facebook, because they were alive, they actually do score a point. And that's going to shoot them into first place, currently in sole possession. And this means currently tied for second will be Amazon, IBM, and Garmin. Tied for third will be Microsoft and Red Hat. GM will be that 7th place, and unfortunately, Walmart's still going to be holding on to that last place, as Walmart and IBM again going to be working together.
God. Yeah, because I was about to say, like, whoever is imposter this round matters a metric ton here, XT. Walmart, it doesn't matter for them. They're at the bottom of the standings. They're just looking to cause chaos. But IBM, they are in that 2nd place here. They are 3-way tied here. If they're able to take out Garmin and Amazon here, IBM might just be able to take the dub here.
Wonder what IBM is able to do. They get an early kill onto GM, which General Motors, they haven't really been having the best showing here. But we'll have to really wait and see on what else can really come out of this game. And now IBM and Walmart kind of doing a buddy system together, but I think they should honestly split up.
Yeah, the buddy system is great if you're able to find 2 people buddy systeming and then, of course, take them out together. However, though, that can be risky. Trying to find that lone wolf, trying to find that lone survival, that can be the better strat. It is, of course, a little 50-50 as we see the dead body report. That's Garmin taken down, and Garmin is 100% out of the running here for first place now, XT.
Well, we'll have to wait and see on how this really comes out. Let's go ahead and peep into our discussion here for the meeting.
Now they're dead, so this is fairly fresh.
So I was
Walmart
doing
as well down in lower engine.
I'm gonna put it this way. This is
Walmart's in lower engine.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it this way.
I was it's IBM.
I was in admin. Lime came into admin, looked at me, and I'm just saying, and they walked out.
I came into admin. I wanted to see where people were because I was trying to group back up with
You wanted
Walmart.
to see where people were so you could group back. Is that the excuse that you're using?
No, what I'm
That is
I'm
right,
actually
because I remember
vouching
seeing
for
Walmart in
Microsoft.
security, so it's
Pretty
either blue.
sus.
Yeah,
Or both.
I'm gonna go to bat for Microsoft because if they're imposter, they could have killed me. There's no one around.
Yeah, no,
They
there were
walked
3
in,
kills
watched
if
me, and
you were
walked me out.
together.
Yeah, there were plenty of opportunities where I could have gotten
Okay,
kills, but I didn't
so
get
real
a chance.
quick, this happened on the one I reported is on the left side. I was doing gas. I ran up. I started doing my gas, and I remember passing Walmart, I think in security, and then I saw like blood, so I went down, and Cyan was like on the reactor side of the
I was
hallway,
just about to come out
and
and
the
report
body
it.
was dead.
I was in the security room checking the cameras.
Oh, if you were in security, then you did this kill because you were on the left side of the body. I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt if you were doing a task in the
I
reactor.
literally just walked out and then went to
So
walk
why did
back
you
to
walk
report
all
the
the way
body.
past the body? Because you were on the
I
left
didn't
of
walk
it.
all the way past the body.
You were on the left of it, and you said
So
you
we
came
think
from
it's Red
security.
Heart, or we think it's Red Hat, not Penguin.
Well, so Penguin was in security though, which was
Yeah.
like also
I
right next
watched
to the
Penguin
body.
down from security into lower engine. Why do you think Red Hat might be it?
I didn't say Red Hat. I was saying it's either IBM or Walmart. They were both right next to where the body was. I only saw
why was-
IBM at the
I
body, but
misclicked a
Walmart was
key
there
and you
and could have
literally
done it.
blaming me for not reporting the body in
you're Red
3
Hat,
seconds.
sorry.
It's all right.
No, I don't. I'm saying it's one of the two of you. I'm not saying it's definitely you, but you were both in the area, and there's a body there.
Okay, well, I definitely didn't kill anybody.
But if you were on the left side of it, I'm inclined to think it's you.
I literally just misstepped by like 2 steps, and then I went back to report the body. And you're saying that it's me.
But you would have
Or
been
that it
within
could be me.
reporting
All right,
distance, like
we're at 5.
like
We
5
need to
seconds
vote
earlier.
someone off.
My gut says IBM, but it might be Walmart. I don't
I
know.
didn't do anything. You're literally blaming me because
Walmart?
I misstepped.
Just due to proximity.
I mean that is a sus thing to do. Ooh, not everyone voted. Okay, well I
Yeah.
trust Lime, so hopefully. Colin.
Oh my god, XT. That was bottom line there to get Walmart off.
Yep, and not only that, we only have about 5 minutes left before we get that 3 p.m. cutoff. So teams are gonna have to work fast if they want to walk out of this one. And I think IBM now has to decide: do they want to stall this one out and maybe walk away with the win, or they want to risk it and try to come out on top with this 4 points on the line?
Because it sounded like it could have gone either way there, and the fact that they weren't able to get so lucky there. And they go
IBM
for the
kill.
big play here, XT. IBM, they're gonna have to be quick on their feet. They're gonna walk by it. Oh no, that's so sus.
Oh,
They're
that's
doomed, they're
that's the
doomed,
round.
they're
That's
doomed.
the round.
Facebook win.
We'll have to see.
And it's red 602, so we know it's not. Also have additional thoughts from last round to like prove it. So when I said it was either blue or cyan, I was also thinking it could have been both, and it was a failed double because there were.
Listen, you're only basing it on the fact that I misstepped across
We
the other
have
side of the
enough time
body.
for
You
both of
were
our
right
stories.
directly in front of the body
Can
and
I,
you
can
reported
I
it.
please talk? I'll go and then you can go, and we'll wait to vote until you're done talking. Don't worry. But no. So last round, if you remember, there were 3 kills, which means I think that whichever one of them did that kill in the hallway was probably going for a double, and the other imposter had a kill cooldown because there were 3 and not 2. Is my best guess. So I think it was Walmart and IBM. But anyway, what happened just now was I trusted Red, and I didn't want to lose to a sabotage again, so I let him do the upper oxygen. I went down to the lower, and there was a body in the hallway, and IBM was running up
IBM.
past it, completely ignored the body. So it's definitely him. But I'll give him a chance to talk.
I did not ignore the body. You did
You
the same.
ignored
This
2
is the
bodies.
exact same thing that you did for the last one. You blame me for ignoring the body when you were clearly right outside the body.
I mean, I had just walked up on it, and Red saw me leave, so
What do
he
you mean
knows
you
that
just
I
walked
didn't
up on it?
time.
You just walked up on this one.
I
You
walked
just
and
walked up on the
reported.
other one.
Yes.
You just walk up on you walk up on these bodies and you blame somebody for not reporting.
Yeah, because it's.
And you're the one that always walks up on these bodies. I
Yeah, I know,
literally
it's
misstepped
crazy.
by 1.
All right, let's vote.
Good job, though.
Unfortunately, Zach, reporting the body is how the game works.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
listen. You know what?
Well, we have time for one more round, I think, if they can get this lobby started fast enough.
So we got 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I think that's fine as long as they don't start a round after 3. But IBM, man, so close but no cigar. That's gonna allow Facebook and Red Hat, as I believe the last 2 survivors here, they're gonna be able to walk away with points on themselves while everyone else is at 1. And that does mean that currently Facebook, with 12 points, is in sole possession of first place. And that is going to require an imposter victory and Facebook dying from either IBM, Garmin, or Red Hat if they want to get that first place back.
And we'll have to see here if there is going to be another match because this is very close here, and it's honestly up to the tourney organizer here, XT, to honestly decide. Because, like you said, it is still neck and neck, but we know that Facebook is in that lead. If they're able to stop it now, Facebook wins. If not, we're gonna have to see potentially the Thunderdome come out, a little bit of 1v1 mono a mono come out.
Yeah, we'll have to really see on how that really comes out. We're gonna wait to see if there is gonna be one more opportunity. But right now, if we just ended the game here, it would be Facebook coming out with the victory. And honestly, Facebook has been playing this the whole entire round 2 extremely well. I really enjoyed a lot of conversations that Facebook has had with everyone else so far in this Among Us lobby, and I'm really looking forward to seeing on how it's going to kind of end up here.
Yeah, because this is very neck and neck, and we do have a message here. I'm checking it.
Yeah, it's just
we
the
do
point
have the
total.
official points, but yeah, nothing official yet on if we have another match. So that's what I'm waiting here for next year. Are we going to see another match, or is it already a done deal? Because it's still that very close, neck and neck sort of deal, and a lot of these companies, they are going to be hunkering for, come on, man, we got time, we can do another match, because
Right.
they get that one right placing, they get that one right victory, then they're able to take all this home, all the bragging rights, all the clout, so to speak.
And it looks like we are going to be going into one more game here. No leaderboard, unfortunately, but we'll get you guys to it after this one. And it looks like right now, I want to see who the imposters are. General Motors, who GM and Amazon, this is their opportunity to decide who gets that final point spread. And even better, if they can walk away with this one. Unfortunately, they are out of the running for first place, but they can at least screw up the current standings here. Person I'm looking at the most is Garmin, or Garmin, sorry.
Amazon?
Amazon, yeah. Amazon, if Amazon wins this one, they get 14 points. So this is actually pretty big for Amazon. General Motors,
And
they're
that's
out of the running.
right down already. So Red Hat is 100% not guaranteed to get this dub here, because keep in mind, we have these standings here in text form. Facebook is at 12 points, but we have Amazon, Garmin, and Red Hat. They're all at 10 points. They're all clamoring for this, as we have the triple mid bay coming out. There is still that one body just laying around here, XTN. This is going to be a very close game. Facebook is going to have to clutch it out once again as this crewmate to try and get the stub.
Yep, and right now, looks like no one's really caught wind of that body over on the right side of map so far near navigation. So,
oh my god,
oxygen being pinged here will probably mean,
stack kill.
Someone's gonna see.
Stack
It is a kill, double kill. But
wait, who reported it?
Who did report it? Oh, the person reported is dead. Oh no!
No, wait, what? I need to see these comments.
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
Wait, is everyone here?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Facebook was dead and reported.
How does that even work?
Okay, so let's try and do this without Facebook. Did anybody see anything?
I saw a stat kill. The kill was, I'm pretty sure he was reporting in admin. And it was a stat kill. But I don't
know
know
what was
happened.
there. I wasn't quite there. I was coming up from electrical still.
Who's that?
Amazon.
I was in the cafeteria going over to fix the oxygen.
I just left
Honestly,
the admin, but
I had just clicked on O2 and then I saw the movement and then came out of it and we were in this, but I don't know what happened.
Where was yellow?
I just left admin. There was 3 people gonna clear it, and I was gonna head to the other one. But I mean, 2 people saw me full body scan, so there's no way. But I
Who saw
unfortunately
you body scan?
Facebook. And another one, I don't remember the second one was, but
I don't know.
Do we trust him?
Nobody. So the two people that saw him body scan are dead.
well, one of them are.
At least one, and nobody else is speaking up.
Is Walmart the other one? Is Walmart's Discord? Walmart
Yeah,
can't talk.
Walmart's not here. Oh, dang.
I don't know.
How convenient.
For real.
I don't think it's GM because they had an opportunity to kill me and they didn't. They had like two opportunities.
I try to trust. I've been trusting IBM. I try to pair up with somebody so I don't get screwed.
Well, I passed Cheyenne heading into North Oxygen, and they didn't kill me, so
Yeah, it's definitely not me this time.
I don't know. I think we have to vote somebody. I'm gonna vote Walmart.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Walmart it is.
I just imagine Walmart's just screaming at their desk right now because their friggin' Discord won't work.
GG.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got that double kill right then.
Oh, I'm so mad. I was spamming
Oh,
report, but I was
wow.
hitting the wrong button.
Oh my god, so they
Yep.
just stay with a crime there, XT. Like, how does that work?
Amazon steals the win.
Oh god. Facebook was
Gosh.
screwed over by that since they reported the body and then immediately got killed. So that means they can win 1 point and they have to rely on the crewmates to win, but Walmart not being able to join the voice call there?
Yeah. And I'm really surprised that Walmart, or I think Walmart was maybe trying to use the chat, but I don't think anyone was really looking at it. But unfortunately, that does mean Walmart got the axe, and Amazon are gonna be able to steal this victory over Facebook, and they're gonna be having sole possession of first place.
Like, what a way to end here, XT, because that was a banger of a last match there. That was a frame perfect kill because Facebook reported the body, and then somehow in that split second, we saw that double kill happen.
Right, but either way, that double kill to win it all, and Walmart unfortunately ended up voting off. That is going to solidify who's going to be coming on the top here. I believe before we end the day here, we are going to be getting an interview with Amazon. But before we do that, we hopefully we can get the leaderboard up on your screens here, and we'll see what really comes from it. But either way, fun, exciting, portion of games here to go free, and I really enjoyed every single one of them. And quite honestly, I really got to give it up, to everyone else who was part of it, especially, Garmin and Facebook, who was able to maintain the lead for so long, but unfortunately, not everything worked in their favor.
They were so close to glory here, XT. It's just the fact that we did go to that last match because Facebook did literally have that first place, and we're debating: is there going to be one more match? Is there not going to be one more match? And there is that one more match. Facebook not able to get the imposter. Facebook to be one of the crewmates that dies, and that just kind of solidifies their second place here, sadly.
Yeah, definitely. So we are going to be setting up an interview with Amazon, and we are going to be throwing it to a quick little break. But when we come back, we're going to get some words from our friends from Amazon to see, what's your take on winning it all before you send it off for tonight. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the CEA stream. We are joined here by Vantlor, the winner from Amazon. First of all, how are you feeling, man?
I'm still a little bit shaky. That was awesome.
That was a very close one.
Yeah, a lot of awesome plays from you and the Cute crew. How was it, in phase one when you guys were deciding on who to send, and how was it like, getting prepped for phase number 2?
Phase one for me was pretty easy. Not any other Amazonians could make it today. Feel a little bit guilty, but at least I still get to represent.
Hey, you know what? It only takes one here, and you were the chosen one, it seems.
Indeed. Ton of fun playing a few rounds with a lot of the guys from Red Hat and Garmin and everything kind of in the warm up.
Definitely. So I kind of wanted to get your thoughts here. It's always a ton of fun being a crewmate, but what was it like being that imposter in the last game there and being able to snatch away that first place?
Oh man, as soon as I saw what the score was right before we started that, I was like, okay, if I get imposter, I can clutch this. And I did. So, fist pump and then, okay, focus. I had to like stop the adrenaline. I was a little shaky, almost didn't click on the right sabotage.
Oh, that can always be the worst. And like XT said, you were able to just snag it out in the end there. I mean, how were you feeling going up into that? Because, like we said here on the desk, and like you said, it definitely was a little bit of a comeback. What were your thoughts in the, let's say, the 2 to 3 rounds leading up to that?
2 to 3 rounds leading up to that, I kept crossing my fingers to get imposter because I knew I at least needed one to get enough points back. But when I finally got it, like props to GM, right? That last double kill, it wouldn't have happened without that coordinated imposter.
So a lot of exciting action there for you today, Vantlor, and I think obviously it's been really fun for you overall. Yeah, how did it feel? I felt like there was a little bit of a David versus Goliath feel for you since you were the only representative for Amazon, and all the other companies, they had a couple of people helping them out. Now that you've won the whole thing, how did it feel at the very end to be the final Among Us with crewmate with now said bragging rights?
It feels fantastic. And the first thing I want to go do after this is go run upstairs to my 7-year-old who I play Among Us with, and say, "Dude, I won!" and like give him a high five, and it'll be great.
That's awesome, man. So before we wrap up the interview, any last words you wanted to say? Any shout outs you wanted to give anyone?
No, just everybody that played. It was a ton of fun playing with the other representatives and the others that nobody else saw in the finals during the preparation. And I really appreciate CEA putting something like this on.
Go for anything from you.
Honestly, yeah, just same shout outs to CA for putting this on. XTU and I know we both had a lot of fun here. I mean, Amazon representative here, Vantlor, you said yourself you had a lot of fun, and I'm assuming everybody else involved had a lot of fun. So I hope to see everybody again at some point here.
Well, Vantlor, thank you so much for your time, and it's a lot of fun seeing you play and represent Amazon today. Hope to see you more in the future. And folks, I believe we are going to be showing off the last release board one more time. Should be on your screen quite shortly. Amazon going to be getting that first place victory over everyone else. Over on second place, we got Facebook for the follow up. Garmin and General Motors tied for third. IBM and Red Hat tied for fifth. And at seventh, we got Microsoft at eighth. Poor Walmart at the very end there. But overall, a lot of fun here today at CEA. And folks, before we do sign off, thank you all so much for watching. There's a lot more CEA action coming up soon. We got ourselves the next season coming to you guys soon, pretty much next week. Be sure to check that one out. And as for Among Us, hope we do see more events like this in the future, folks. My name is XT. I was joined here with GoFarina as well as Vantlor, our Amazon representative for you today. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to have a wonderful new year and have a great night. Thank you so much, and stay hydrated.